Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Marvel Monday. We have finally arrived at the conclusion of Mad Titan Shadow.
It's been the longest campaign of our lives for Marvel Champions, that's for sure.
That might be true.
Except maybe Galaxy's Most Wanted, which is never going to end.
Yeah.
Because we'll never play the end of it.
It's like the song that never ends.
We may,
Could get better.
There's this weird thing that's been happening where the audio is delayed for like 5 seconds at the top of the broadcast. Don't know what's going on with that, but
here we are.
If it's happening, do let me know, and I'll at least act like I'm fixing it so that I can feel validated in my job. Meantime, today, what is it? Scarlet Witch and Vision? Now,
That's right.
Unfortunately, this is going to be a sad day for me. By sad, I mean the kind of day where I get to fully embrace my identity on this stream, which is that I have no idea what this WandaVision thing is that you guys keep talking about.
Oh, I see.
I understand that it's some sort of 20s style sitcom.
All right, I'm gonna give you
involving an android and a Scarlet Witch.
I'm gonna play into my character. I'm gonna give you the TLDR.
Please do, yeah.
Yeah. So if you haven't seen the Marvel movies and/or WandaVision, the show, and you care about spoilers, just mute for about 2 minutes. All right. So
this is a spoiler about WandaVision, about the idea of it, not like the ending of it, I presume.
So no, not necessarily. So Vision's a character.
Yes, he's an android,
Scarlet
right?
Witch is a character.
He's got one of the gems in his forehead.
Yeah, that's right.
The stones, the eternal stones.
Should be the Vision stone. You know what I mean?
The sight, the stone of sight.
Anyways, so they have a romantic relationship in the series, and
you can be romantic with an android.
Yeah.
Did they fully kind of?
They embrace it. Okay. So for Thanos to get his gauntlet with all the stones in it, situation. He obviously has to get the stone from Vision's face.
Mm-hmm.
And he does, and
probably doesn't go well for Vision's head.
It's not good for Vision. But WandaVision is actually a show that seemingly begins, I think, in the 50s or 60s.
Okay.
But each episode is a different decade. So like 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s.
Very cool.
And it's
some good decades.
Stylistically shot, both in terms of the frame size, like the old ones are square, black and white, all the way through to be like various sitcoms of the day.
Mm-hmm.
I Love Lucy.
Is it a comedy?
There are funny parts. It's not a comedy, but it's basically like very, very stylistically in each decade.
Okay.
And the characters kind of evolve throughout the show. So you're trying to figure out what's going on. But essentially, in her grief, Scarlet Witch created this alternate reality.
Oh.
That she's existing in, which is where the show's at.
So it's in her head?
No.
Or it's real?
That's what she does. Yeah, she has the ability to change reality.
It's a little magic pocket of time.
Yeah, ish. There's a lot there. But you find out in the end that she basically stole Vision's body after he died and reanimates him inside this thing. But then you actually find out that it wasn't her doing this. And it's like this bubble that it's this town, some town, and I forget where it's at. But people are disappearing, and like it's really weird stuff's going on. So there's people outside the bubble that are trying to figure out what's going on. And she's created this little pocket where she can live in. She's kind of going through like depression and grief and all that kind of stuff.
Okay. All right.
And then it eventually leads to other places. But all that to say, really, WandaVision is just Wanda, who is Scarlet Witch, and Vision in a show. And they're a relevant duo.
And they have a kind of a rapport, kind of a back and forth, or they...
They're just in a relationship.
Okay.
Strictly.
Okay, they're just in a relationship.
Yeah, for several movies. You probably would have seen that, even if you hadn't watched the show.
Okay. And he's got Ultron as the side scheme.
Yeah.
So here's the question. So we're going to go through these Vision cards, because Vision's awesome. Probably one of the best super androids that there are out there. And we're going to see kind of what's going on with the Marvel Champions design team these days. And then I'm going to ask for some advice on some deck building. Zach's going to play Scarlet Witch. You know where you're going aspect-wise?
No idea. But the amazing thing about Scarlet Witch is that she can pretty much play any aspect.
Yeah.
So I was kind of waiting, because Vision's the new hero. I was waiting to see. I just caught that.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Here I am, waiting to see what you do with Vision before I committed to any direction with Wanda, because obviously in Champions, especially 2-player, you kind of need the ability to do damage and remove threat. specifically.
Those two things do seem to be important.
Yeah. So I'll kind of take cues from you and then probably play leadership.
Okay, great. Great. What's up, Tana Catalyst? Saying, hey, fellas, been a minute since I caught this live. Hope you're both well. Hope you're well. Hope everybody out there is
Doing better
well.
now. That snow was crazy.
I scheduled a haircut, man, and it was 3 weeks out. They were 3 weeks out on their hair station.
I thought you were growing it out.
Well, I mean, I guess I am tentatively, but not this out. Not this out. The sides, it's like the sides, start growing outward. And that's really when things start to go downhill.
Yeah.
In the back, I've kind of got that like Chelsea mullet going on right now. So I've got to stay squared to the camera so nobody can see that.
The old Chelsea mullet.
The old Jake Delozier.
The whole time
there.
you're just doing this. Never.
It's a pleasure to see you all. Okay, let's talk about some stuff, shall we?
Remind me what he does.
Okay, let's talk about Vision.
Is that the alter ego or the hero?
Alter ego, also known as Vision. So Bryce is be Vision alter ego. We'll have to reference it like that because there's not a different name. While you are in dense mass form, you get +2 recovery. So you recover at 5 when you're dense. While you're intangible, you get +1 hand size. So it seems like you want to be in dense when you're alter ego and when intangible when you're a hero. Put your mass form upgrade into play intangible side up as a setup ability. So we get this mass thing here, and I assume you can be either intangible or very tangible.
Dense. So which one's the extra card draw? Intangible?
Yeah, and it comes in, but only extra card are on the alter ego side. And so intangible comes in, I can't attack or defend, but I reduce the amount of damage from each attack by 2. So I'm a really good tank, and I have +1 hand size and alter ego.
Because you disappear. The bullets are going through Vision.
That's right.
So what is his hand size on the alter ego side?
5 and 5.
Does he start at 6 if he starts
at intangible? Absolutely. I draw 6.
It's not one of those weird, you're drawing before your heroes.
No, I mean, I'm not going to play it that way. And then if I flip...
Thomas asking if we get a top down.
Yeah, sure.
I think it's what makes the cards mount. I like the way that we animate in change.
No.
Like a little box, are you sure? It looked like it slid in.
No, it didn't. It actually started at a higher size and then it shrunk to its correct size.
Okay.
You probably shouldn't be seeing that, but the hardware is slower. If I flip over to the Vision hero side, I'm a 2 thwart 0/0. So far, I'm not exactly excited about it. But I can't attack or defend an intangible anyway, so I can see this. And I can take an action to change mass form by flipping your mass form upgrade over once per round.
Okay.
So let's say I come up to hero mode. I start in intangible. Let's say I flip to dense form. I now have 2 attack, 2 defense, and I draw a card when I change to this form.
So in hero form, the first time you flip to dense,
yeah,
you get a card, and then +2/+2.
Yeah, and even if I'm in alter ego, anytime I flip to dense, which I can only do in hero form.
Yeah,
that's right. Yeah, that's right.
But you can flip back. On this, you could flip back because you can flip from dense to.
I absolutely could. I could flip back, and then I could flip down to alter ego.
Right.
Or I could stay in intangible hero form. I can't attack or defend, but I reduce everything by 2.
So you could thwart and just take a bunch of attacks.
I could thwart for 2 and then take a bunch of attacks. That's right.
Okay, that seems pretty good.
So you could see how Vision could play the court as well here. It's not lighting me at leadership. Anybody can play leadership, so we're not impressed. But could play a heavy defense game here where you flex that 2 defense stat. I'm sure some of the cards reference these forms too. It feels like an intangible or a dense Vision might be a pretty good defender. And then it looks like intangible form of Vision is going to be a really good thwart opportunity. So maybe the yellow cards are in. It's a yellow, green, red card template. So that makes you want to play either protection, justice, or aggression.
They got the whole rainbow there.
They made it happen.
I will say with that reduce all damage by 2, I feel like the protection cards would be fire.
Yep. But I can't defend. Well, if I'm dense, I can, I guess.
Oh, you can't defend an intangible?
Attack or defend. But if I am attacked, I take less damage, So like the standard framework villain attacks and stuff.
So do all those protection cards that have the keyword defense on it not work?
Oh, surely, yeah, because I'm an intangible mass. I can't not back down. There's nothing to back down from.
I don't know the truth on this, but I think we're in for a rules tango with Vision. Apparently, because permanents don't start in play, they are like start of game abilities. You draw your hand before that happens.
That's just not how permanence works in the world.
I don't know.
If you're permanently intangible, you don't. At what point is Vision not intangible or dense? You know what I'm saying?
Retro Dale saying, no. He says, here's a fun fact. Apparently, Valkyrie and Vision were playtested as setup happening before drawing, so they didn't follow the rules when designing. Apparently.
Yeah, well, we'll follow it. We'll follow the spirit. I'm gonna get 6 cards, man.
Now, technically, because of your ability in hero form, I can see the fact that you actually have a 7-card opening.
Yeah, I like that. I'll play that. And are we saying that's a problem?
I'm not saying it's a problem.
Is this going to put an asterisk next to our Marvel Champions ELO rating?
In Heroes Unwanted, episode 212.
Yeah, what do we have?
Caleb said that you should do what you want, literally.
Great, perfect. It's like the opposite of the Grim rule. It's the you do you rule.
It's the Marvel rule. The Marvelous rule.
I like that rule, honestly. As I said, there's no ELO rating. There's no grand competition here. Okay, Vivian, 2-cost ally. Let's look at this. Vivian's like a little mini Vision. Is Vivian actually Vision's daughter? Can androids make new people?
I'll tell you what.
Or new androids?
Wanda had a set of twins in WandaVision. Spoiler.
Is one of them Vivian?
No.
1 thwart, 1 attack, 2 cost. While you're in intangible mass form, Vivian's +2 thwart. While you're in dense mass form, Vivian's +2 attack. She does say, I love you, daddy, in the flavor text, which does hint at her being a daughter.
That would check out.
Yeah. This is a phenomenal ally, by the way. 2 cost, 3 thwart, 1 soak.
Wow.
She's +2 thwart in intangible Vision Man form. So that's pretty exciting.
Better yet, though, is like, what if you had a way to keep healing her?
That'd be great. You'd have 3 thwart the whole game.
She's so good.
And then you could keep Vision and intangible. He's 2 thwarts. You're thwarting 5 every single turn as long as you're healing.
So much value.
What if we played it in leadership? Then we could heal Vivian.
Or you could just get her back. Make the call.
Make the call for Vivian.
Over and over again.
616 Hickory Branch Lane. This has got to be from your show, right? WandaVision house?
I mean, they had a house, yeah.
It's got to be that house, right?
I mean, the shows are... MCU is notably different than the comics in terms of the look a lot of times. You know what I mean?
Did Book of Boba Fett end recently?
Nope. Final episode this week.
Was the last episode? I just saw it in the news. I feel like a lot more recently. Is there something happen or anything big happen?
I mean, the last 2 episodes were notable.
Is it better than The Mandalorian yet?
No.
Okay. 616 Hickory Branch Lane Alter Ego Action. Exhaust. Search your deck for an android and your discard pile. For an android ally, add it to your hand, so you can go get Vivian.
Just over and over again.
Yeah.
So we don't even need leadership anymore.
Yeah, so we're just going to be playing Vivian constantly. Is that the idea of the deck? There's no other android allies. Are there android allies in the general pool?
Maybe. We'll have to look. The Retro is saying apparently Vision built the house, then he built his wife, his children, and his dog.
Yeah.
Robot on, man. Robot on.
Robots doing the work. Solar Gem. So that's the gem he's got? Solar?
Yeah. Is that really what it's called?
Vision gains the aerial trait. I love it if that's true. I do remember in like the old video games, he seemed to have the solar blast as one of his main moves.
He has a beam.
Yeah.
Right?
Exhaust Solar Gem, generate a wild money, and he gains an aerial. So play it. Vision's Cape.
Oh, I love capes.
Me too, man. 2 cost upgrade. While you're in dense mass, you gain retaliate 1. While you're in intangible mass, you gain stalwart. Stalwart means you can't be confused or otherwise stunned. I think that's definitely the better form of that one.
Apparently in the comics, he doesn't have the Mind Stone.
Oh, great.
Apparently in the comics, Vision's gem is not an Infinity Stone.
I like that way better, to be honest with you. It kind of puts him in that TN pocket of Dragon Ball Z. It's like he's not really a main, but he's still got play. It's kind of a bummer that in dense he gets retaliate 1. I guess that makes sense because then he can defend. But it'd be sweet if you reduced all damage by 2
and did one. I mean, the value would be too immense.
Too much value.
It'd be too dense, you know.
Too much value. 2 copies of the density control upgrade as a hero response. After you change form, discard it. Add an event from your discard pile to your hand from the Vision stack. So we'll see probably some solar beams or some just passing throughs coming back. So that's a lot. That's actually there's a lot there. Let's look at this solar beam though. Some of the best art so far. 3 cost, attack, superpower, thwart. If you are in dense form, you deal 7, so at 3 for 7. That's pretty standard exchange on a hero card. or a 3 for 5 threat if you are intangible.
How do you feel about the math on 3 for 5?
Not good.
Yeah, that's a 3 for 7 if I've ever seen it.
Yeah.
Which is interesting because
it's fine. I mean, I guess it's fine. I think we had thwart early on at 1.5 per cost.
Which would be 5.
3 times 1.5 is not 5.
It's exactly 5.
I think it's 4.5.
It is. I'm kidding.
Super Dense Strike. 2 of these. Play only if Vision's in dense mode. Deal 5 and Pierce. 2 for 5 with Pierce. This is going to be just a pretty fun to use little set of cards, isn't it? Then we have the, I'm sure, the intangible version. Just passing through. Remove 3 threat from a scheme, ignoring the patrol keyword and the crisis icon.
Wow.
Okay, so he can just ghost his way into thwarting. Then we have 2, which are probably going to be very relevant. We have 1 is Phase Disruption. Play only if an intangible. Confuse an enemy. Choose an attachment on the enemy with the text hero action or response and discard it.
Okay, just nuke an attachment.
That's very good.
That is.
We've seen a lot more of that mechanic. Ooh, and good art on that too. And then lastly, Mass Increase. Play only in dense form. When Vision defends, prevent all damage from that attack. Stun the attacking enemy after the attack resolves. Very good. It's a good kit.
Yeah.
As the kids say.
I feel like those are the 2 cards you get back with the density control.
That's pretty good. This is good.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want.
Okay. So let's think about what we should. Everyone hates justice, right? Just generally.
I love justice as a concept.
You know, I'm just looking at the world, and it seems like everyone hates justice.
Justice, always wins and such.
I kind of like playing the things that people don't like, so justice is calling for me. But let's look at our old friend Marvel CDB. If anybody has any suggestions on a deck build for Vision, please send them my way. You can post in the Discord or here in the chat. Tell me what name to search for. I think the chat ultimately takes hyperlinks away and out of that. And how's everybody doing? What was the weekend like? What's going on? It's Monday. I feel pretty good. You feel good?
I feel horrible.
Do you?
No, I feel great.
You look like you're pretty refreshed.
Yeah?
I don't know. You kind of
so
low energy a little bit.
Yeah, I haven't had my second batch of coffee on the day yet.
Oh, really?
No.
Someone's addicted to caffeine.
Definitely. Yeah. That's my drug of choice.
I thought you were addicted to whole food plant-based things.
I am.
Now.
It's going so well. Yeah.
Well, then why do you need caffeine? You're supposed to be jacked on health.
Coffee is plant-based.
Yeah.
But
you don't have enough just like general spirit fruit energy now that you don't need caffeine anymore?
Oh, I definitely do.
That's good to know, actually.
I feel great. I actually have been, like, coffee is getting less interesting.
Ooh.
Primarily because of, like, how it is compounding with my diet in terms of, like, energy and awareness levels. It's, like, almost too awake.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like a nerve ending that's exposed to reality.
It's kind of funny. At the end of all this, I may not even know who you are anymore.
They'll disappear and be a totally different person.
I'm going intangible.
I spent a lot of time this weekend playing Flesh and Blood, which I'll be talking a lot more about tomorrow.
Did you really?
Yeah. I'm on a mission.
JRise33
All right.
has a deck here on the front.
Say J Rise or Rice?
J Rise.
Because it could be Jerry Rice, and then I'll be very excited.
He's a noted Marvel Champions fan.
Yeah.
He's written to us many times. Sent us a jersey even. You haven't said that on stream yet, have you?
No, I got it hanging in my office.
I watch my boys every week. Marvel Champions.
That would actually be, especially Jerry Rice, particularly of all the people in the NFL. That'd be so good.
Anyway, it posted a deck, no defending energy barrier tank. So that's got my attention.
No defending energy barrier tank?
Energy barrier.
That's
that's my favorite card anyway.
I mean, protection is probably the least used aspect on the planet.
I love it. You've got me going here. And also, listen to this bold text at the very top of the deck. If you like playing games with a lot of interesting decisions each turn, this deck is for you.
This is protection?
Yeah.
Also, notably, Shelton on chat saying he came packaged with the protection aspect, which included 3 protection allies that are androids and 1 basic android ally, in addition to a signature ally.
Right.
If that makes any difference to you.
Makes total sense, yeah.
I like protection, dude.
I'll do protection right now. If I can work these energy barriers, let's go.
Okay. Well, I'm going to slide these protection cards over to you.
Thanks.
So
And they're going to look nice, although it's a lighter green ultimately in the grand scheme of things. This yellow is
see
spot
his cape
on.
back here?
Well, I just mean like...
It looks like the back of his cape and his hands.
Yeah, but look at these. See how much limer they are?
Oh, on the card template? Yeah. Well, that is good because you can tell the difference between the cards very quickly.
But I like synergy.
All right, so here's the thing. Yeah, Kek saying Twitch category shows Animal Crossing. Not intended.
It always will. As far as we can tell, it always will. Do we have control over that? I probably do.
You can change the tag, but there's nothing to change it to.
Right.
That isn't something wrong.
Oh.
So
right.
I used to let me set the tag to whatever.
Yeah.
So I'm doing that, but then it's just not. It's like this isn't in our system.
We don't know this tag, so Animal Crossing. Yeah. Maybe we should just start playing Animal Crossing.
But I don't know. There might be a fancy content marketing way to change that.
Actually, I just had a great idea on the drive-in. What we'll do is we'll start playing Animal Crossing, and we'll have our little box up there, and you and I will be like, or maybe I'll watch you play Animal Crossing and give you feedback.
Yeah.
And then we'll have... Right under our picture-in-picture, we'll have a long rectangle where all the chats are going to live.
Oh, where like you could see people chatting?
Yeah. And then we'll have an effects button that I can press maybe.
Yeah, my biggest question is just making sure, our biggest recommendation is, can we get the air horn?
And every time you like dig up a turnip or whatever, I'm not sure how Animal Crossing works, but I'll hit the air horn and be like, wow, 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 wow. That's a rare turnip. He made a sweater. Oh.
Hey, you get a free NFT with that turnip. And you can sell it for banana dollars, and then you can trade it into Dwight. Or
did Brendan convince you yet? You got a wallet? Are you investing in? Are you buying monkey avatars yet?
He has convinced me of nothing, but I know NFTs and crypto and stuff, and there's a negative energy.
We should say NFTs in their current form.
Yeah,
the current marketing.
That's what I kept asking on Twitter. Was
the
just
JPEGs.
Like, people really dislike NFTs. Like there's people that are just like brutal about it.
Yeah.
But as a technology, it does something that's fine and interesting and could be used in a way that's appreciable by someone like me. But also, I'm like, I can at least connect the dots on how a cryptocurrency could be useful, like pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Just as a format of transacting value. But NFTs is I'm still in the I wish I knew.
The key is we need the entire world to never be physical. We need to exist in a tube, and then it would be fantastic.
In the metaverse. And speaking of the metaverse,
yes, I do love it, and I'm so happy, and I hope it's the beginning of the end for everything to do with this way of interacting with each other.
Yeah, Steven's talking about Facebook, or actually the artist formerly known as Facebook, now known as Meta. Losing, I don't even know, $200 billion something in value.
Yeah, they lost users for the first time. Net loss.
I mean, you can't grow forever. There is an upper limit to the population.
And in fact, my hope is that you can come crashing down to the ground quickly, very, very quickly, and everybody would be better off.
Yeah, we've been talking about for a while a growing distaste for Facebook as a platform.
Dude, we were off of Facebook before it was cool.
The true hipsters.
Before it was forced, okay? We stopped tracking a long time ago. People are catching up, man.
The Facebook Pixel, I love it. I also love, I appreciate liberty and also privacy.
Yeah.
So like the whole Apple, like not, apparently that's really connected to the Facebook issue because advertisers can't track everything you're doing, so they can't show you ads that are like specifically super targeted.
Yeah, we're pretty sad about that too, aren't we? It's just a bummer that they can't track everything about me.
I did appreciate Facebook's
sad to give up.
Not presentation. What do you call it? The way they positioned it. Their positioning of this issue, basically being like, if we don't allow advertisers, or if you don't allow us to track everything users are doing, how in the world can advertisers show relevant ads to people?
That's right. This is going to be more annoying because you're going to see irrelevant ads.
Yeah.
Or
but
none
what
at all.
The best thing would be, you just don't see anything.
None at all.
Go out there and talk to people face to face.
Make Facebook $5 a month and see who actually provides or finds value in it.
Hey, on that note, I ran into, I don't know, I meant to mention this to you, but Twitter
You ran into Mr. Twitter?
Yeah, Jack Dorsey. No, he resigned.
Yeah. He was also out before it was cool to be out.
That's right. He was like, I'm gonna go meditate or something. But they have this thing. I think it's called like Twitter Blue, and it's like $2 or $3 a month or something. And you can do certain. I don't even know, but they're exploring a subscription-based model for certain features.
Okay.
Which is at least, and they're doing really crazy. Like, you can have people that are creating content on Twitter in some way, right? Giving them tools to, like, replacing a lot of the would-be content creator type tools. They're getting into that space, I guess, is the point.
So they're giving people ways to make better tweets?
No, it's more like somewhere between like a platform for content and like or mixing of stuff that like Patreon or Discord or features you would use
like if you
to build
dig
your
somebody's
community.
Tweets, you can give them $5 a month to access
or you can like
special
subscribe
tweets.
to their tweets.
Yeah.
And like they have tweets that are only their paid subscribers see these updates, kind of a thing. So like New York Times could have a paid like tweets that go out to paid people so that if you're a subscriber to New York Times, you're getting to see these tweets which link to articles that you're paying to see and all this kind of stuff.
Okay.
Anyways, it was interesting.
It's not nothing.
Yeah, it was just interesting.
Why is the world so complicated?
All that to say, I need a Scarlet Witch
I'm
deck.
just trying to get by, man.
Amon, I see that you sent me a leadership deck. Now, I love leadership as much as the next person, but I also prefer not playing leadership at this point, just generally, because it's more interesting.
I don't know. There probably some really interesting leadership stuff now in the world.
Yeah, you're doing protection. So to make it a game that doesn't last for eternity,
Justice it is.
Don't play Justice. So Justice is out. It's either leadership or aggression. And you know how I like aggression. So I'm looking for the best leadership and or aggression Scarlet Witch deck to pair with Vision protection. Who's got my back on this one? And where'd you get this? Discord?
Marvel CDB.
That's a lot of work.
It's right there on the front page for me.
All right. Oh, it was right there.
Yeah. I'm a simple man. I get my decks from the front page. I get my news from the hauler.
You could pay $30 a month to subscribe to someone's tweets who shares these lists right with you.
Yeah. I gotta be honest, I don't think there's enough of a demand for that.
I think you'd be weirdly surprised. Like, the number of people, content creators that have a Patreon.
We gotta hire somebody younger to do marketing.
The number of people content creators that have Patreons that do very well. It's kind of like if Kickstarter and the Pledge Manager were one platform. Mm-hmm. Like,
yeah,
if Twitter could replace that asset for people, where you have to set up a separate Patreon and they have a content feed, but it's only in Patreon. Right. It could just be right on Twitter. So you go to their account and it's like, oh, you're a subscriber. Here's a feed.
Is it still like 200 characters or whatever? Are they still tweeting, or are we now just a platform of words and pictures like everything else?
I think it's still tweeting. But like, have you ever been a Patreon of anything?
Zach.
The answer is no.
No,
you do nothing.
I'll tell you what. I am actually. I did a patron update to FabDB so I could get their deck tester for $3.
Which you literally only do for that one feature, right?
That's right. Yeah. I don't need more content in my life. I need less content in my life. Hopefully, not all of you watching though. Hope you're not that way. Here we are. Eventually, just be advocating to not watch this stream. I will have drank the Kool-Aid so hard that it's like we need to just not produce any more content. I have a genius idea, and then we'll fail.
Uh-oh. Someone's sending it on Twitter. Really bad lag. What's up? Let's see what we got. Oh, it's leadership.
Man, just got wrecked. I love it. I hope that was I think that was a joke.
Oh, man.
Really bad lag, just like, hey, I got one for you. Leadership. That's funny. That's funny, man. That's really funny.
I got. Blonde saying, I saw my cousin talking to a friend. Apparently they only speak to each other in memes. I'm old.
Yeah, that's right. If it isn't printed with a picture and 2 lines of text, one on the top, one on the bottom, I'm just not interested.
I mean, I am a big fan of GIFs and memes. I'm just saying.
I think that dates you now. You're supposed to be a fan of 6-second dances now, I think. And
like TikTok?
Yeah. Or whatever comes next. Maybe next will be 3-second dances. I've got an idea. Let me get 16 million in seed funding. I'm gonna make shorter video content.
Saying, hey, I'm new to these games. Can I ask?
What's up, Sam?
Is it better to store the cards in sleeves or loose? I have a box I bought for them. Just wondering if sleeving as well as overkill. Thanks for the streams. So,
I wouldn't sleeve your whole collection unless you're Zach and you got a specific reason for doing it.
I don't sleeve my whole collection.
There you go.
See, all these cards are not sleeved. I do sleeve in.
Yeah, I suppose you're right.
In Marvel, I have all the hero cards sleeved. So like, if you see my stack here, these are all the Scarlet Witch cards. Those stay sleeved, as well as the Obligation and the Scarlet Witch. But like all the cards we build decks with, I don't keep all those sleeved. There's too many sleeves. Mon saying, just read the description of the Sneaky Meditation deck. All right, I'm going to click it.
Risky.
Sneaky Meditation class combines the new card Meditation and the Sneak Attack strategy, all powered by Wanda's unparalleled deck cycling ability and her stellar villain control to build up your board quickly while controlling the game and then unleashing devastating and dynamic combos in the mid to late game. That was
so sneak attack is like the card in Lord of the Rings where you put something in for a turn and pull it out. It's like Nick Fury, I think, right?
There was a card called Sneak Attack.
And that's what this is, right? It's the same card. It's Caleb doing the same thing.
Oh. So you put Nick Fury, who's going to go away anyway, draw 3, party.
Yeah, seemingly. I mean, or other allies that do weird stuff. You know, one-time use kind of allies.
If we're not careful, I'm just going to...
we're not careful.
Be building, my own deck.
Deft, focus, and endurance are the last 2 things I need, and then I'm done.
I'm just going to search most popular aggression Scarlet Witch decks. One called Red October.
Why don't you take one and then make 2 changes to make it a little worse?
My speciality. We're going with this one. It's got 100+ likes.
It got to be good then.
It must be.
As we've learned, democratizing all content leads to the best content being at the top.
You know how I know this is good though? These communities different. The more niche the community, that's actually true, right?
Yeah.
It's by Impossible German, who's like my favorite Ashes deck builder, right?
Yeah.
He builds all those Ashes decks that you just like lost to at the end of last year.
Mm-hmm.
It was just brutal.
Yeah, just crushes.
And I say that you lost to the decks because I had very little to do with it. I was piloting it, but it was definitely not my. Every time I was playing it, I was like, "Oh, this is really clever. I never would have thought of this."
This is a good one.
It's just like everything happens for you. It's crazy.
I need to enter the deck building space and start working those marketing muscles. Like the five things Vision decks don't want you to include. That kind of stuff.
Can we get like a close up on our face doing funny stuff? You know what I mean, on the thumbnail.
I'm pretty sure we're kind of turning in to curmudgeons.
Absolutely. I have definitely picked up on this over the past couple of years.
Yeah, pretty soon.
A pandemic will do that to you. Now,
and there's a part of me that just wants to advocate for sitting inside and just engaging with people over traditional games. That's the only thing I value at it. At the end of all of this, the rise and fall of technology, really just want to be sitting there drinking a nice espresso. And playing a game. Yeah, that I can touch with my real hands.
I need nothing more.
Real objects in my real hands.
As opposed to those hypothetical hands.
I mean, is that really... We're going the opposite direction from that. It's like my fake hands can touch fake objects.
Yeah.
Are we really... Is that really the future? Mark? Apparently not.
Zuck?
As Bo Burnham said, the salamander...
Oh, look,
wide-eyed salamanders in Silicon Valley.
My 2 favorite allies in the game in here.
Thor and Hulk. There was a... And if you're out there... You got to reveal yourself in the chat. There was a YouTube commenter who said, I love how obsessed you guys are with efficiency plays.
Okay.
And yet you run and love Aggression Hulk, who is mediocre value at best.
Dude, 25 value.
That's what I said.
That was the number, right? I'll never forget it. This is a 25 value ally.
That is the most efficient card in all of Marvel Champions. You just need to never draw the mental, which we do the first time. Every single time it's played.
But I'll tell you what, there's gonna be one time, where that's not what happens.
We need a hero pack that only has physical resources in the hero cards. Could have been Hulk, but then he can't play Hulk. which is probably the greatest downside of Hulk.
Is that you can't play Hulk.
Can't play Hulk.
I remember us talking about that when it was happening. It was just like, one of the worst parts of Hulk is that you just can't play Hulk.
You can't play the good Hulk. You have to play the hero.
Yeah, well, at least they gave us a good ally.
Have they redone Hulk at all? Has there been any kind of a...
They've said it's just fine. Perfectly balanced. Kind of like most social media posts are unbiased.
Oh, you mean most all of everyone's thoughts and feelings about anything? I just gotta swim in a...
That is the terrifying part of what you just said.
Swim in a wide river. You just gotta get as much perspective as you can. And then never, never, never believe anything.
Hercules?
Don't believe that.
Hulk Sentry. I need Hercules and Spider-Girl.
Have we ever played Hulk in the past probably year where it doesn't go off the table immediately?
No.
It feels like it's been every single time you reveal the mental.
Not today.
Today's different.
Not today.
Let me tell you. Today's different. Is it okay that I'm unsleeving these?
Yep. Those are the General Marvel sleeves for use.
It's good news.
In this.
They're fresh. I can tell that they're new.
Really?
Yeah. Most of them. Some of them are disgusting. But
oh, hey,
the other ones are real. Yeah, they're good. I've been losing touch with chat here. I need to get back with you guys.
I need to find Hercules.
I can see that the commentary has been great, though, just from the quick. What's up, Van?
The stream can officially
Sup,
start.
Fellas.
Okay.
I think Van may have said "sup, fellas" for the past year and a half of every single stream we've ever had.
Unbreakingly.
That's right. It's just so cool to be doing this now long enough that it's like it's like a whole culture. It's like a whole routine. I can understand why the Twitch streamers kind of get lost in it, because eventually it's like a big family, and it's still small enough, and forever small enough, I imagine, that you don't just have noise. You can still read people's comments and enjoy. And as Max in the Bath is saying, we can buy followers, primes, and viewers.
Oh man, come on now. Do you want to be famous on Instagram?
Twitch.
I sure do. Not really.
Just imagine 10 years from now.
All right.
There's an article goes on the front page of Twitch Prime NFT content.net.
Perfect.
And it says world's most famous tabletop gaming streamers retiring from the art of video.
You think Quinn's is gonna retire?
And it's not us, and that's basically the end of the story.
Yeah.
No, it would be cool if it was notable what we end up doing.
That would be
this
cool.
Space,
That's.
And everybody that's watching right now, it's like I remember when it was only 100 and 200 viewers, and then in the future, then I was just amazed to watch it, how suddenly Jake Paul and Steve Aoki came on board and said, "These guys are the greatest streamers we've ever seen."
It all changed that moment they actually streamed Animal Crossing. That was the moment that took them down a different direction. This is a genuine question. That's switching from somewhat self-deprecating humor.
As Alex says, our inside jokes have jokes at this point.
It's right. Totally true.
That's right.
Man, what was I going to ask?
You had a real question, probably not for me, because that's not going to go anywhere, but probably for the audience.
Here's the question. Yeah, so if you're watching this now or even in the future, leave a comment.
Also, while you're here, smash that bell.
Just smash that like button. What I was going to ask is, if you could create your dream stream, what stream?
Yeah.
It could be Champions related, since that's what we're doing here today. It could also just be Animal Crossing.
Mm-hmm.
What would you absolutely just love to see us stream at some point, or do on a stream? Now, back to finding this out.
Amon said that Quinn's joke made them laugh.
Nailed it.
Yeah, Twitch. Quince is on the. He's doing some of that investigative journalism. I feel like he always was wanting to do that. Yeah, that's kind of his. He's driven more to educate than entertain, I would say. He just happens to be very entertaining.
He is entertaining and educational. We caught one of those recently, right?
Yeah. What was that? Roblox. Yeah. You know what's crazy? I just had no idea because I'm not. Well, for obvious reasons. I mean, I'm disconnected in a lot of very obvious ways.
Wait, you were unaware of something in general?
But I think I don't have kids, that age. But it's a whole thing where on paper it sounds great.
My nieces and nephews are all about it.
Yeah, it's just Mario Maker as an MMO. I mean, that's basically it. It's like what Jonathan and I would do all the time, and Scott. We get together, make levels for each other, and Tony Hawk or whatever. And
yeah.
Hey, you want to play that? Play that. Check that out. Oof. So far, just Netrunner.
Really?
Yeah. But, the Netrunner bat signal may have just gone up and said, all right, everybody, it's time. Get on, hop over on the stream.
They called for it. We've got to make this happen.
Oh, John the Bard, this is a great one. A New Zealand trip stream, Fab, all sponsored by Nalgene.
That would be a dream.
If we could put it at the very beginning of the stream, brought to you by Nalgene water bottles. Hydro Brain, Hydro Life.
I need to make a task to actually reach out to Nalgene and see if we can make something happen. Well, it'd be hard to stream that from an airplane. I assume the internet would be a challenge.
Yeah, I don't know.
You mean stream when we get there?
Private jet or whatever.
I very much would like to go to New Zealand and visit Legend Story and just go to New Zealand. Have you seen that place?
Yeah, Lord of the Rings, right? Blink said Roblox has a much darker side. Don't let your kids play Roblox. Yeah, that's what Quinn's was up to, was doing that whole expose, as it were. Alex Becker, Flesh and Blood stream, but every time damage is dealt, you blow the air horn. That's kind of interesting. Stream an RPG a la Critical Role. Tap into the larger TC employee bank from Van there.
An RPG...
I feel like a big part of those RPG streams being successful is that these are nominally... B-list celebrities to start, and they are like voice actors and pleasant to listen to, and they're performers.
What are you saying about our team?
I'll just leave that blank open. You can fill it in however you want. I'm not saying anything explicitly about anything. I'm just saying.
I'm done talking.
I'm just saying.
Why don't you just say it?
Man, listen, I'm just saying. Okay?
Yeah. No, I do think just in general, a role-playing game being streamed, the people playing being very comfortable on camera and also engaging in that kind of way, it's not for everybody.
It's already awkward to roleplay. I mean, until you get into a really dedicated group, it's a very vulnerable thing to do.
Yeah.
Let's see. Min March 1981. I'd like to see you two guys play one scenario of Gloomhaven / Frosthaven every day.
Every day.
Every day.
How many subscriptions on Twitter would you give us?
Tim Haynes said, anything as long as you keep making "this is from him" jokes.
That joke does appear every now and again.
Super Manies revisit Lord of the Rings LCG with a revised core. Torres88 hoping for a stream of the new store when that's a thing. We will do that. I'll put a GoPro on my head and walk around. New Cineverse says more Arkham.
That will be really cool for reasons. You can imagine. The stream will be very excited when the store is open.
Yeah, I'm ready. William McCartney, Dice Throne for tabletop. Rocket League for just general streaming. You ever played Rocket League?
I have not played Rocket League,
it would be
but I would
to play Rocket League.
I would definitely play Rocket League.
You would get so invested because it's sports and you feel like you have an infinite amount of control over the outcome and you're always doing it wrong. It's basically the story of the game. You're always jumping at the wrong time, accelerating at the wrong time, getting on the wall at the wrong time, and not blocking the ball at the wrong time.
I really like that old whatever the air console game was.
The racing game that we played?
That we raced with.
I love this like lo-fi, just like I'm just gonna get wrecked.
I feel like what's the name of that game you were just talking about? With
Rocket
the cars,
League.
Rocket League?
Yeah.
I feel like Rocket League is like the high fidelity version of that kind of game.
Yeah, that's true.
Just from a mentality. perspective.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know, knocking people off the racetrack and stuff.
I mean, is there any racing game better than Mario Kart?
No.
Maybe even SNES. You know, like that old 64 was good.
Yeah.
But SNES, whoo.
Mario Kart was peak video game.
Yeah, I mean, I could sit there and yell at the screen and the people around me for years playing that game.
I love Mario Kart.
Amon also was saying a lot of like user-driven Marvel Champions. Users choose the scenarios, the modulars, the heroes, the pairings.
There is a lot of community-created scenarios for this game.
Yeah.
That are interesting.
Yeah.
Could be
What's up, Connor McDonald?
You know, some space for a would-be content strategist to be thinking through. Wish I knew some of those.
Is strategy a piece of this?
I don't know. What's the official title?
Is that UPS out there?
I sure hope so.
Is Brown doing for us?
No, they failed.
Oh, Brown is doing currently.
Uh-oh, we're shipping.
Yeah, it's happened. Great. That's great. On the edge of my seat there.
All right, I'm back. I got my deck built.
Great. Okay, good. All good.
Matt H, longtime watcher, first-time chatter. You guys are great. Keep up the good work. Bought the core set last week and just started playing.
That's awesome, Matt. Thank
Welcome.
you. Is this the first time watching the? You said long time watcher. Okay, so you got Marvel Champions a while after watching us presumably play some Marvel Champions.
Or maybe watch other stuff.
Did us playing Marvel Champions contribute to your decision to buy into Marvel Champions? I'd like to know that. And will you be a subscriber at some point? Because I just wonder if we're doing all this for nothing. You know?
The amount of... So when we were talking about Facebook earlier, I meant to mention our community texting. So we have a text platform we use. You can text in and interact with me and get updates from me that aren't going through social media related to the topic of us not necessarily being interested in continuing to partake in that system of the universe. But based on the comments I get there a lot, I know that regardless of anyone subscribing or not, the value people are getting out of this is very high. And those kind of messages are always awesome to get and receive. So,
are you saying it's not all about the dollary dues?
Now, money allows it to keep happening, of course. That's helpful.
Listen, man, I learned that money was the whole point of everything. So, are you telling me that's not true?
That is not what.
Are you making a case?
You know what? It could be true for you. Perhaps it is.
Well, if you think,
I can't decide that for you.
If money equates to time, and time equates to anything else that you might find valuable, as we know, time is money.
Money is time, is value.
Right.
It's a straight line.
So the more money you have, the more time you have to do anything that is what you want to do.
Yeah. Yep.
So buy my book. But what if
you would have done great in the
what
80s.
you want to do is stream Marvel Champions?
Well, then here we are.
I think we're here. Yeah, I think that's ultimately actually what the whole business is.
Yeah.
Is,
somehow.
Well, can you do what you want to do and make enough money to keep doing it in a way that is enjoyable?
Yeah. And in a way where you get to continue improving and adding to what you're doing and who you're doing it for.
I feel like I watched a video on happiness the other day. And, you know, there's always the conundrum or I guess the conundrum, paradox really, of pursuing happiness means that you won't find it, right? Same with enlightenment or anything else. A lot
Very
of
Eastern,
things.
right?
Yeah.
If you're attempting to reach enlightenment, you have already failed.
Right. But there's kind of these happiness scientists, and they have validated this to whatever degree that you can. And so there's a number of ways that you kind of piece together a life that generates happiness that isn't pursuing happiness. But one thing obviously is some sort of you have to be living for something. This is also the what was that book that I just read? Man's Search for Meaning. It's also this hypothesis, you know, that
that's
meaning,
an older book, right?
Oh, it's old, yeah. The Holocaust survivor.
Yeah.
That meaning is like the critical component of human happiness, right? You have to have meaning as the baseline. Yeah.
So that's the third time I've heard that book referenced in the past 3 months.
Wow.
I might read it.
You want to borrow it? I bought it.
Yeah, I might borrow it.
I'll let you read it. It's a lot to get through, but it's worth it. All that to say, I think constant improvement of anything, it gives me meaning. Like just the ability to continue to improve. Like I feel like a honer kind of a person. And so it's like, can we keep improving the stream? If we can, then I want to continue to do it. If you told me right now, this is the best it's ever going to get, it's never going to change, I think I would be done.
Yeah. I mean, I think for me, there's a natural desire to leave behind better than I started with.
Yeah.
On any number of scores, even just Earth generally, right? It's like I'm a small cog in a giant machine, but if everyone just leaves the world a little bit better than they started, then obviously that eventually gets really good for a lot of people, which is cool.
Yeah. Well, luckily we're all doing that.
Hey, there's some cool comments coming in. Check this out. Connor says, I would watch a stream where Zach introduces Steven to any number of movies he would never watch. Otherwise, J.K. Lawlanes, that's a really good screen name. I recently bought into Marvel Champions after watching your content and have signed up for the subs through you, as well as buying the tokens and the boards. Home run.
Get marketing on the horn.
Yeah, give J.K. Lawlanes a gold star for the name and a second gold star for the support. Van.
That validates the whole thing.
Van. This is Van.
What's up, Van?
The Van.
What's up, fellas?
Been with us for years. I'm a recent Champion subscriber, and I'll never go back. So nice and fun to get releases in the mail.
Beautiful.
William McCartney. Nope. There's a side conversation about New Game. I don't know what that is. It's called Pocket Paragon, apparently. Amon says we're probably his most watched YouTube channel. I've watched some of those King Heroic 5 or Rhino 7 streams
That's
about 20 times.
Man. That's amazing.
Where I know what you're about to say before you say it.
That's so awesome.
J.K. Lawlins following up with, I've been binge watching your Arkham and Marvel streams from the start of the pandemic.
Can't believe it.
That's actually going to be...
a lot.
I wasn't thinking about this particularly at the time we were doing all the streams, but being able to not just look back, it's notable now that I can watch a video from pretty much any year in my life where I'm on video, right?
Some years better than others.
Yeah, but the fact that we can always go back to the pandemic and hear what we were saying and thinking, even the joke in the first Fab video, I was like, have you heard of this COVID thing? Like before it went crazy, right?
Wouldn't land as hard these days.
Yeah, it's like, is he joking? Like, what is happening?
Got the skeleton crew jokes. You got the whole thing.
Yeah, I still think a little crew on the back shirt with a skeleton right here would be hilarious.
We might. I think our merch game in the new store has got to be high because it's got to be like you come visit and you walk away with some kind of a weird T-shirt, you know,
and an Nalgene bottle,
and you gotta have that Nalgene.
You literally have to have Nalgene bottles.
We'll do a limited run, 50 a piece or 100 a piece, and do like a custom Nalgene every time they sell out. We do a new one. Yeah. I mean, it writes itself.
You can only get them in store. You got to show up in person. To get these
things. If we offer collector Nalgene bottles and then people are buying them who don't actually need them to drink out of just to collect them, we've defeated the purpose of a water bottle to begin with.
Perhaps we should not take the collector angle and make the same ones every time.
Okay. But that's less exciting. This is constantly my problem.
Yeah. You can't maximize all variables at once.
What about a circle, though? Everything's equidistant.
You can maximize, but it's not maximized. You have no sharp points. What if you need to cut something with that
I have
circle?
a lot of... I don't know. I could get into this one.
What's
All right,
that?
hit me.
Wait, hold on. What's the math book where the two-dimensional shapes become three-dimensional?
Oh, yeah. Flatland.
Yeah, okay.
Or flat world? Flatland.
I don't know. The triangle spins fast enough, it looks like. Yeah. Okay. Scenario number 5, Loki. And we breeze right past all this story, which I'm sure is great. We saved Odin, etc., etc. I'll probably are all then. The heroes have defeated Hela and rescued Odin from the dungeons of Hell, but Loki still sits on the throne of Asgard with the Infinity Gauntlet. Heimdall can take you to the Golden Realm, and the All-Father can offer you some protection from Loki's magic, but it's up to you to defeat the trickster god and secure the Infinity Stones. Villain deck, Loki. 5 different versions. What?
This is my favorite part of the stream. I feel like it's not often. I mean, most people... When I was looking at content for various games, kind of seeing how we compare and what other people are doing, most people start with everything already laid out and they don't waste a lot of time. But I do feel like there's some value.
What does it mean 5 different versions? I have like one version here.
There's a unity to being able to struggle through the confusing elements of a setup process and come out the other side bonded together over the experience. You know?
It's like our original Arkham streams. It's the real
it's
thing.
It's the real Arkham War, man. You don't want to assume that somebody who's having trouble setting up this Loki scenario is like, oh, you're just bad at Marvel Champions. Like, no, this is all very confusing.
Well, it's like right now, I only have one Loki, and I have no idea what that means.
What's it say? Where are we? Loki, villain deck, 5 different versions. Is this a unique deck? Is that like a Keyforge situation? Remember there's 5 different ones?
No.
All of them different in here?
That would get me excited, so that can't be true. Oh, here it is. I found him. I sleeved him. I wasn't looking for 5 versions.
Is that Andrew Navarre in the chat? What's up, Andrew? I talked to Andrew yesterday. He said your wasted time is the best time. Which means we should never actually play anything.
So
right?
We should just get set up to play and then end the stream?
Yeah. Get set up. Yeah, that's
that's
like a unique value proposition. They set up games. They talk for 8 hours to set up games. The miniatures players would love it.
I have the perfect name. Watch us set up.
Sister channel to watch it play. See if we can get Rodney on there.
Aaron Clark saying, yep, most of the time I'm here for the wasted time.
That's great.
Van saying the first part of your stream with the setup and banter is definitely the most charming part of your streams.
You know, I'll spill a little tea. Andrew and I were talking yesterday. He canceled Earthborn.
Done.
Yeah, it's just not even going to happen. Can you believe it? You heard it here first.
You know what's crazy? It still baffles me because, like, if you're unaware, Andrew was the former head studio at FFG. Recently, did the Kickstarter for a cooperative game, Earthborn.
Marvel Champions came out under his tenure.
That's right. He's probably in the book. Even this book. I'm sure this was still. Maybe it wasn't even worked on by the time he was gone. But.
Just a bunch of lifeless Asmodee addresses. Oh no, here they are.
There it is.
Caleb Boggs, Aaron Houghton, who I've not met before. Molly Glover's the producer. Mercedes Opheim on graphic design. Jim Cartwright on the card game management. Andrew's nowhere to be found. Nate French, though, executive game designer. Head of studio Chris Gerber for this one. There you
go. So where were we going with that? Oh, Earthborn.
Yeah.
What baffles me is they did the Kickstarter and like it did really well, as far as I understand it. But the fact that Kickstarter exists, and as far as I know, Andrew, as an example, could just not do the game and walk away.
Is that how that works?
I think
there's
legally,
not like a class action or something?
I'm pretty sure legally when you're backing a project, it's like you agree to the fact that this is a project, it might not happen. And like, now, of course, he would never then be able to work in tabletop again.
Well, you take the money and run, though.
But that's what I'm saying.
Up
you do a little
Denver?
$1 million Kickstarter project, and then, suddenly you disappear.
Yeah. I'm in a different career now. My LinkedIn is never going to be the same.
Yeah. There must have been energy. I was also talking to Andrew this weekend a little bit.
Really?
There's a cosmic energy to it, you know what I mean?
I'm going to guess our conversation was better. Andrew, who did you like talking to more, Zach or me?
Well, he's obviously, it's obvious. Just wait for it.
He's going to come to my house, man.
Great.
I'm going to go out and hike a little bit as research for Earthborn. Told him it was going to be a business trip. Yeah, he seemed to think that it wouldn't count, but I think it totally counts.
You can absolutely write that whole thing off if you want to.
I was doing research on my game about nature, and I went to Tulsa, Bristow, and went to an outdoor location and listened to the birds.
There's all these tax rules you can bend. Systems built for you to presumably avoid as many taxes as possible is what they assume you're going to do. But if you're legitimately going somewhere and talking about your upcoming product at all, it's real.
It pretty much is.
We're not even stretching it here. It just really is
right
business.
there in the code. It's right there.
Main scheme deck, all hail King Loki. So there's that.
All right, I'll keep track.
We'll come back to that in a second. And counter deck is Loki, the Infinity Gauntlet. Let me find that.
And this goes into the main deck. Yeah, obligation. Okay.
I remember really liking that Infinity Gauntlet.
Andrew said me. So.
Because we only texted you.
That settles that.
Yeah, I don't waste.
That's just context you don't need.
I don't I don't waste people's time with phone calls.
You want to hear something else that's been on my mind? Since the wasted time has now been validated. I have a lot to say about identity in terms of the way that somebody defines themselves and how much that's happening now from a much younger age and much more definite lines. About like when you create your Instagram profile, for instance, it's like, who are you? What kind of a person are you? And you have to be like captivating as an identity well before you've even had enough experience to kind of know what that is. But I read an essay that sang to me that was about the goal of any human being should be to keep your identity as small as possible. Because the moment that you start thinking about or discussing something that you think to be critical to your own identity, you can no longer be rational. Tell me what you think about that. In 5 seconds.
Give me your thoughts. Without even reading the article, can you please tell me?
I'd like to know your take entirely.
Yeah, while I'm also trying to find cards.
Yeah, that's actually my favorite thing, is just to distract you fully as you're like...
Looking for things. I'm looking for the process.
You left your attack teams behind. How are you going to win with aggression anymore?
Carefully. Loki, Infinity Gauntlet, Enchantress, Frost Giant, Standard Sense. Okay, we have everything we need.
Igor's got a good chat here. Watch out for that Infinity Gauntlet module so they don't get shuffled on the encounter deck.
Yeah, so this is off by itself, remember, because they wear it and they get a different stone every
Igor
time.
suggests using different sleeves, but we're just going to remember.
Yeah.
That can't go wrong.
Yeah, what could possibly...
Should we clear these out, or is this kind of a good look?
Dude,
Kind of got, you got cards in front of the shot a little bit. It's kind of a nice framing device to give you a sense of depth.
Makes you feel like you're really at the table.
I watched this on the big screen this weekend. I just wanted to monitor. Your audio was a little low, actually.
Where are you? I feel like you have a lot of energy.
Yeah, I'm on this whole food plant-based diet, man. I've had coffee this morning.
It's because we didn't stream at the end of last week.
Yeah, probably.
You had time to do stuff.
Probably. Okay. And I just watched the Olympics all weekend with Jared.
Yeah, I was over there grinding bad. Okay, so yeah,
there you go. I mean, that's the difference.
Et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Stuff. What did I say the other day? Something.
Something. Campbell.
Set up. Put the open dungeon side scheme into play. You got that? Okay.
What? I just have Vision. And All Hail King Loki is the only cards that I have. Open what?
Open the dungeons? I have Open the Bifrost.
Is it in the Infinity stuff? Probably.
I don't think so.
It's not. No.
This is the Frost Giants. Here's this. Can you sleeve these?
Sure.
It may be in the last one we did where we were freeing Odin.
How does anybody figure this out? Like, we're supposedly experts at it. We probably put 10,000 hours in at least. We can barely follow the rules.
At some point, we're going to be putting 10,000 hours into... it's a campaign card. 10,000 hours into Champions alone.
Yeah, that's true.
We've been doing this a lot.
Yeah, we'll count it up, and then we'll do like a big video, and it'll have like the numbers in large text. It'll say 1 million
total hours counted. Yeah.
Marvel Champions.
Shuffle the summoned back treachery card into the encounter deck. So I'm gonna assume that's going to be a campaign card as well.
I kind of feel like we're putting things on the table, but not in any kind of a way that's helpful.
We'll get there. Where is summoned back? That is the question. Where is it? You know what I mean?
I have no way of knowing. Summoned back, what do you mean? I mean, what?
There's a card called Summoned Back.
Where does it say that it is?
It doesn't. Shuffle the Summoned Back treachery card in the encounter deck. It says nothing.
Is it on the back of something?
That's what I'm looking at.
Sometimes it's on the back.
Someone's saying it might be in the Hella deck.
Seriously though, how does anybody figure this out?
Don't know, man.
I mean, I'm gonna tell the Fab channel
that it's happening.
Yeah. Okay.
Someone says,
can I help in any way?
Yeah, I'm trying to find. It's called Summoned Back. You can try to find it in here. If Shorma's in the campaign pool, we each get a copy of Shorma. If System Shock is in the campaign pool, each player shuffles one copy of System Shock into the deck. I don't remember that happening.
I don't think it is.
If the Infinity Stone's 1B was completed, each player discards the top half of the deck. It wasn't. If the Norn Stone is in the campaign pool, each player puts one copy of the Norn Stone upgraded to play. Great.
Boom. Summoned back.
On the setup side. So we each get a Norn Stone.
Oh yeah, that makes our stats awesome, right?
On the setup side is gonna happen.
Unbelievable, this.
If Odin is in the campaign, we'll put Odin into play on his king side. So Odin is a king. He's gonna come into play. And then that's the entire of this piece of the setup.
This is so good, by the way.
Yeah.
Everything about this campaign has been more interesting than Galaxy's Most Wanted.
Was
Andrew around for that
disagree. Ooh, shots fired.
Yikes.
All right, Loki, numero uno.
And these things are out here? All hail, etc.
I'm gonna put these cards away.
And we don't sleeve these, right?
We do.
The side schemes, but we flip them.
Oh no, not those. No, we have the deck sleeve. If you could shuffle that up too when you're done.
Okay, wait a minute. This is a side scheme. All hail King Loki. Did you do everything it said?
I have not.
Set each copy of the Loki villain aside out of play.
They're all under him.
Put the war. Wait, isn't he the Loki villain though as well?
There's 5 different versions.
So they all go out of play. Set each copy of the Loki villain aside out of play.
Yeah. Gone.
Put the War in Asgard side scheme into play. Is that going to be in here?
Don't know. Your guess is as good as mine.
Boom. There it is. Okay. I don't like that some of them are not sleeved. Shuffle the encounter deck, reveal one set-aside Loki at random, and reveal the top card of the Infinity Stone deck. Okay, shuffle the encounter deck. This goes here. Earth go hard.
I understand I was there for all the product planning, including this one. I left while we were working on Galaxy's Most Wanted, though.
Was the whiteboard prompt on Galaxy's Most Wanted, make the players feel miserable at every turn? They'll love that. We're going to try something different. We're not going to focus on fun. We're going to focus on suffering.
Do you have this thing? This also goes in the deck.
Yeah.
Let me get this set up. Put in my shawarma. And hopefully.
And all of a sudden, looky here, it's come together.
And it's time to go. We'll see you next week.
Over to Rodney.
Oh, man. Oh, you came here to see it played? Wrong channel.
Wrong channel. This is the setup channel.
Andy Navarro says I blame Caleb.
Yeah.
Strictly. Was he the Lord of the Rings designer that would also design the scenarios that were just absolutely punishing?
I think Caleb likes for players to suffer. He was probably the guy with like the old like magic deck that was a prison deck or whatever, you know, that like made you. You gotta watch. There's a lot of old FFG employees.
You don't get to play the game, but I do.
Yeah, you should have seen the FFG, the Netrunner decks they were churning out. They were degenerate.
It's probably good to have that internally though, so that it's known that it's there instead of people discovering it later.
Yeah, I saw some of the decks at the like Netrunner lunch tournaments that FFG would have. They were like disgusting. So.
Infinity Gauntlet, if you remember, is permanent setup. It attaches, +1 scheme, +1 attack. After attached villain activates, resolve the special ability on each Infinity Stone. Otherwise, put the top card of the Infinity Stone deck into play. So basically, activates, gets the top Infinity Stone.
Yeah.
And then next time he activates, all the stones resolve.
Yep.
Which Loki did we get?
We got Loki villain. Asgard Mystic.
What's the number? 2 out of
Bryce, number 2 out of 21, if that's a value.
It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, number 2. Loki number 2.
You can put it here. I'll probably see it.
Scheme 2, attack 1.
Looks like you got a spear.
Retaliate 1. Oh, it's great looking Loki art.
Yeah.
Victory 1. When defeated, discard cards from the top of the encounter deck till a side scheme is discarded. Reveal it. Resolve it. Etc. Has 40 health. Yikes. It's a big one. Oh, yeah. Okay, so I'll run the encounter deck.
I'll run the gauntlet.
You run the gauntlet. This is important considerations for
all right. Here
setting up your game.
A reminder, I'm playing Wanda Maximoff, 3 recovery, has an ability to discard 2 cards from my hand, draw 2. Draw 3 instead of Pietro Maximoff is in play. Limit once per round. So get that ally, I suppose. The Nornstone means I'm +1 thwart, +1 attack, +1 defense. As an alter ego action, I can exhaust it to heal the damage from my identity. That's not the setup side. The hero action is ready, your hero, flip this over. So once per game ready, and then the rest of the game in alter ego you can heal once per round.
It's incredible. And we need your tokens. See, literally, if we made that our thing,
you see the whole experience.
It'd be about an hour.
The setup,
and it'd just be like talking and setting up a game.
You're not wrong. Who do you think should go first? Do you have any abilities and stuff that would make me care
about what?
Who's going first?
I can't make you care about anything.
Enlightenment.
No.
We'll just let you go first.
Actually, I probably need to read how the deck's supposed to work. To be honest with you. I love this. Steve Kimmel saying, "Oh, Steve beat the game. I'll tell him when I talk to Caleb tomorrow night for the End of the Portal podcast with Caleb and Michael."
Nice.
You should.
Tell him we say hi.
Say hello. I miss Caleb. I miss Michael.
Yeah.
I'd love to see those guys again. We got to see them every year at FFG Worlds, and then
also definitely ask when X-Men are coming.
Yeah. X-Men.
I'm sure they don't tire of that question.
Yeah. He also starts with a stone revealed, apparently.
Mm.
And so he's at +1 to all stats, plus a reality stone.
Special, this card, an ally, upgrade, or support you control. Place this card in the Infinity Stone discard pile.
So we can't play any of those things this turn.
Well, be careful, because Nornstone and your intangible are upgrades.
Wait, but can this actually get discarded?
I think it's permanent, which means it can't be.
Right? Surely not. You got a Cleary for this guy?
A Cleary?
Clear eyes?
We both went to the same place. What are the odds? There you go. I think it's a perfect fit, but it'll be just fine.
It should technically be perfect, right?
Ah, perfect.
It seems like a normal sleeve. Brombe says, I thought that it's only Thanos who starts with a stone revealed. It didn't tell us to do it ever, did it?
I saw nothing about setup to start with a stone.
Reveal the top card of the Infinity Stone deck. It says it right there in the lobby.
Also, apparently, permanents cannot be removed.
It makes sense.
Good for us.
That's kind of the idea. But then again, some games removed from game cards can come back in.
That's just crazy.
That's just wrong, right? There's no way that that's right.
Yeah.
Here comes 6 cards on the mulligan. Starting out with a strong shawarma. I'm playing 6 because that's who I am. Ooh, we've got money in different area codes here. And for all of my friends out there who are maybe interested in this deck, big shouts. So do the kids still call it a shout, or is that now old? I think that's old.
What are we talking about?
If I were to big up somebody, what is that now?
Shout out? I don't know.
Dude, shout out is like a 40-year-old say shout out.
You know what the new kids say.
Give them
that air horn. Smash that like button.
That's also old. Yeah, I hate to break it to you. I'm sure it's like give them a Fazzy or something. It's got to be something like that. JRise33 says, Vision is one of the most versatile decks in the game, but his pre-con deck was totally broken because of his defending restriction in intangible form. As a result, he was super frustrating to play, and many of the cards his deck came with made 0 sense to include with his kit.
I don't know what all that means.
Well, it sounds very convincing so far.
What up, Johnny Danger? Good to see your name.
As a result, the form flipping will be way smoother, while slowly building up a stronger retaliation engine in the form of Energy, Barrier, and Dauntless. Okay. As you play, you'll be faced with a ton of interesting decisions, including how to use your allies. Do you defend with clear or not? Do you bring Starhawk back into hand and replay or not?
Is this how you play your deck? Is
yeah.
that what you're reading?
I've just had so much fun playing this deck. It might take you a game or two to learn what choices are better than others, but once you find the flow, you'll be an absolute beast. Of course, with our 10,000 hours experience, I'm sure it will be natural.
Immediate masters of all things we do here on stream.
In my experience, the sign of an extremely strong protection deck is whether it can clear a minion-heavy scenario in solo mode. This deck has cleared Mutagen Formula Expert and Claw Expert multiple times with very little issues. Okay.
I'm going to be honest. I'm digging for my free play a card for free card.
J-Rai still hasn't told me really kind of the whole idea. I guess I'm just going to play the cards I'm dealt, right? Just play the cards I'm dealt. Also, anybody on our community texting, we sent out the update today, right? About Tulsa?
Yep.
So if you text Tulsa to that community number, you'll be added to our group that's going to be getting kind of exclusive probably, just by the nature of the platform. Tulsa updates, including like, you know, everything from maybe like floor plan ideas, structural mock-ups, all the way to breaking ground, announcements related to events that might be like kickoff, inauguration style stuff, that kind of thing. So if you want to know more about our local store pursuits, you can do that through community. We'll also be pumping those through the Discord in the Tulsa channel. So that's what's on our minds currently. That and Marvel Champions. Clea with the power of protection. We're going to hold the Shawarma. I can't resist playing an energy barrier on the first turn. Come on now. Come on now.
We built the city.
Super dense strike. Deal 5 damage. I think I'm supposed to stay in intangible form. I'm not quite sure, but I think I'm going to... And then ready a friendly android character and heal 1 damage from it. This is the card we were looking for with the Vision ally.
Wow, that's so
ready
good.
and healed. It's a 6th thwart turn off of an ally, man.
I mean, it also readies Vision.
Oh my gosh. He's an android. It doesn't
Android
say ally?
character.
Well, that seems very
A generic
good.
1 for ready?
So this is a 3 thwart for 1 right now because of the Norn Stone.
Wow.
Is that good? We got some thwarting.
Heal 1
to do.
and thwart, right?
I don't need the healing.
Yeah, but in general, as a card. Imagine if we could boost your stats somehow.
I'm not going to keep it in my... Should I keep it in my opening hand? You don't, right? You can't. I don't think you do. I don't think you do. Oh, no. Ugh.
He's got bucks for days.
I got so much money. This is the worst.
You can get another card, though, when you flip over.
That's right. Hope it's a 3 cost. Hope it's that Quinn carrier. Oof. All right, I'm going first. Nothing notable for me to do in Alter Ego, so I'm going to roll up.
Take this action real quick.
Sure.
Discard 2, draw 2.
You got it.
Man, now we're talking.
What's our strategy with Odin here? Wait, how did I draw? Where did that come from? Oh, after I become dense, I can get a card. Okay. So in intangible form, I should thwart, and then I should become dense, grab a card, and maybe swing.
Do we have to defeat all 5 versions of Loki?
Yeah, that's the idea. Good luck.
That's so much health. How in the world?
Well, we just gotta keep fighting. Just keep fighting, man. Okay, none of this stuff matters in terms of my tangibility. So...
This is super relevant. Read that.
Is that good for us? A captive ally?
Yes.
Okay, let's knock it out right now. Vision and Odin.
Okay.
6.
It says, when defeated, this is open the dungeons. When defeated, each player chooses 1 captive ally from the campaign set and puts it into play under their control. Flip this card over. So, I'll let you go first before we flip it over. Here's 4 allies.
And we get to choose one of our choice? It's not random?
And put it into play.
Oh my gosh. We're awesome.
Chris saying, how many Lokis is basic difficulty? 2 versions for standard. So we have to defeat 2 Lokis.
Okay. These are incredible.
Well, this is probably going to be a... Now, don't you forget, you're going to have to discard an ally, upgrade, or support. So it's either Odin...
I'll probably discard like this Endurance.
Or, yeah,
Or an Energy Barrier or
That's
something.
perfect. Something you can play. Just remember that reality sound's coming for you.
I'll do it. Okay, well, should I can stay on the thwart train. That's not right. That's not right either. Retaliate 1 and toughness. You know what? I'll get Volstagg. Maybe. Is that right? Ooh, Lady Sif's good.
Odin's permanent, so you can't get rid of Odin.
There you go.
It doesn't say permanent.
Which one of these do you want?
Well, I'm playing aggression, so Lady Sif is pretty good for me.
Yeah, so we'll plan on you doing Lady Sif there.
It's pretty crazy.
Fandrel's a thwart 3 soak. That's a soak 4 damage or 4 thwart. Let's do that. Volstagg's great.
All right, I'll grab Lady Sif. She looks awesome. Flipping the dungeon.
He doesn't have piercing, does he? No.
Jormungand. Attached to Loki. Loki gets +4 hit points per player.
Wait, why did that happen?
Because we flipped the dungeons over. So he gains 8 health. This was this card.
Oh.
So flip it over when defeated. Attached to Loki, +4 hit points, 1 acceleration. Force turn up when Loki is defeated, remove this card from the game.
That's fine. He's on Rainbow, right?
Dude, you have the awesome way to blow that thing up, though.
It has to have the hero action on it. That would normally let us blow it up. Yeah, they figured that one out. All right, I'm going to become dense. Wait, I did that wrong.
Not challenging, eh?
I'm going to become dense and draw a card. Okay. Then let's do Clea with a power protection. Let's do energy barrier.
Come on now. Look at this.
He's building.
It's a lot of value you got there.
He's building.
Brendover, when you said you're going to become dense, says, can you really become what you already are?
Oh my gosh.
Got him.
Come on.
Sick burn. I need a soundboard.
Got me. Freaking got me. And then we discard. I'm going to have to discard an ally.
Or
I'm probably going to discard Clea, man.
All right.
Because is she defeated when she's discarded?
No.
Well, that's a bummer. I'm going to drop an endurance for a deft focus. -1 to every superpower. I'll keep that. I'm building the kit. And I'm going to save my shawarma for the next draw.
Okay.
And then
what about
Clea's going to do what? Probably one thwart?
do it off the main scheme.
Or we could start it. That retaliate's a bummer for her. We'll do 1 thwart and then we'll discard her.
Yeah, retaliate 1 is a bummer. Okay, mine. I'm going to flip to
Mid-March.
hero mode.
Thwarted with Odin, Asgard King, and Vision at +1 from the Nornstone for 6 thwart right off the bat. Boom.
I'm going to play Hexbolt. You love to see it. Discard the top 3 cards of the encounter deck.
Okay, good.
So start there. Give me 3 flips. And tell me what the damage
What are you looking
numbers
for?
are. The number of damage. Boost icons.
3 so far.
2, 1, 1. So draw a card, remove 2 threat, remove 2 threat. So I'll remove 4 threat.
Oh my gosh, that's so good.
And I'll draw
Wait, you did that for 2?
Yeah.
Who needs Doctor Strange? That's unbelievable.
Yeah, man, sure is.
It's a great time to take a moment and hydrate.
Hydro Brain.
It's important to understand how critical it is to stay hydrated. I like to do my hydration from an Nalgene water bottle. Zach, where do you like to hydrate from?
Well, particularly my Hexbolt, but also my Nalgene bottle.
Your Nalgene water bottle. Well, thank you. Well, reusable. Quit these one-time use water bottles. A waste of time for everybody. Waste of time. It's so inefficient. So wrong. Get yourself a nice Nalgene. I like the 48 ounces. Fill it up with your water at home.
Something that is not inefficient, or there's not inefficient, which means it's efficient, is another Hexbolt for 2.
Unbelievable.
Go ahead and discard 3.
Hydro Brain. Hydro Life.
These are discarded.
100% HDPE.
2.
Is that 2 threat?
No, that's a draw card, which we like. Draw another card. And place a status card on a character. And hold on, I technically have an ability, so I can change one of those if I want it. But I think I want to draw 2.
That's not once per turn?
No, that's just once per every time I have it.
You can drop 1 draw to a 2 thwart and get rid of this War and Asgard.
Well, it's a different card. I can thwart.
Okay,
we got this.
Who do you want to stun? Now, hold on. It says when defeated. Oh, we also should have hindered it. Did we hinder it? We didn't hinder it. It comes in with certain, and then it comes in with more. Is that what that keyword means?
Yeah. When defeated, we'll get another Infinity Stone.
Swap Loki with a random set aside. So a new Loki comes in when we defeat this. And would that new Loki probably not be stunned or confused?
I don't know.
It's a new Loki, you know. It's not the second form. It's a brand new Loki.
I'm less concerned with that particular effect because it's just threat that is non-existent right now.
Yeah.
The Amplify was a concern.
What stat is you going to put on somebody? You can make yourself tough or what?
I think...
Make Loki confused?
It's either tough or confused.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I do feel like I don't have the extra to make him stunned because if he comes at me, I don't have the extra cards to get rid of because of this thing. So I need you to be the one to take that for the team.
Stun then.
No, stun's bad because then he won't activate against you and he will activate against me.
Oh, that's what I liked. Though.
That would resolve against me.
Oh yeah.
And I don't have any cheap things to throw at him.
So all the attachments stay. The stuns and the stuff stays too. So
I think I'm gonna take.
Why don't you just confuse it? Like Volstagg, no, it's probably not.
I think I'm gonna be tough.
Okay.
I think that's the play. I'm gonna go ahead and take it easy. We're gonna play Sorcerer Supreme.
Mm-hmm. It's probably okay.
Yeah, we like it. Then I'm gonna thwart for 3.
That's acceptable.
Yeah.
I think Volstagg can come in for 1 more there.
And then I'm just gonna save Lady Sif.
Okay. Up we go. Now I only have a hand size of 5 because I spiked it with my dense form. But it's fine. I'm fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my gosh. Look at this draw. What is this? Look at this draw.
All money, no whammies.
You got anything I can pay for?
I wish I have expensive things you could.
Who put 17 money in this deck? And a Death Focus. I don't need to do anything. Okay.
All right. So bad guy turn.
Bad guy turn.
Loki's activating against you, and after he activates, this is going to trigger.
Okay, cool.
So he's going to attack you for 2.
I'm going to block with Tough Man.
Okay. You want to boost?
I don't know, man. It's just 2.
Oh, and we need to put 2.
It's just 2. No, I'm not even going to waste it. Why even waste it on this?
I think you just take
I'm taking it. Yeah. 2 plus star. Discard the top card of the Infinity Stone deck. Apply its boost icons for this activation as if it were a boost. Oh.
Plus 4.
Oh. Well, that's why.
That would have been a good tough.
Would have been a nice tough soak there. I'm going to send one back with this energy barrier for 5.
Apparently there's a warning. He's doing 1 here.
Yeah.
There are versions of Loki that are stalwart. So if he switches versions and he's stunned or confused, then...
Right on.
Yeah. Mine?
Yeah.
He's attacking, I won't block. You want to give me a boost card? Oh, wait, this resolves.
Yeah. I'm going to discard Clea. I'm going to discard Clea or this energy barrier. That's only 2. That's a 4 damage swing. Is Clea worth more than that? She's not, right?
Probably not, no. I mean, she is if she blocks.
Yeah. I mean, right there it is. Let's do that. Let's do that. Energy barrier gone? It was in the title of the deck, so, you know, I was kind of concerned. I didn't want to discard it like that.
Oh, that's you're managing this for the first time. That's crazy.
What am I doing?
You're managing the discard pile.
Yeah, what do I need to do? Just
discard
put it there?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, he's attacking me. I need a boost card.
2 plus? Star. Discard the top card.
+1, but I'm tough.
Okay, that was easy.
So that's gone. And then he gets a stone after he activates, because there's not a stone out. So he's going to get the Space Stone. Special discard cards on the top of the encounter deck until a minion is discarded. Put that minion into play, engage with you. Place this card in the Infinity Stone discard pile. So next time he activates, he's also going to play a minion against one of us.
Fine.
All right.
Watch how fast I go.
First player token passes.
Wait, we gotta do the bad cards, right?
Oh, yeah, encounter cards. Forget about that.
Am I the first player? Yes. Yeah. Lead investigator. All right, Beguiled. Treat attached ally as an when revealed. Attach to the ally with the highest cost without Beguiled attached. Clea. That's so funny. Attached ally engages its controller.
She turned on you.
This is perfect, because I'll defeat her and shuffle her back into my deck.
Yeah, and it could have been way worse. It could have been one of these allies.
Oh, it is blank now. Blank text box, scheme, and thwart, etc.
She's just gone.
Okay, so it won't return to my deck because it's blank when it gets more abundant.
I got Slip Insanity.
Oh, there's an acceleration here too. Did you count that?
I did not. Slip Insanity. I may flip to alter ego. Choose one. Exhaust Wanda. Remove it from the game. Or discard the top 5 cards of the encounter deck. For each star in the boost area, discard this way. Place a threat on the main scheme.
No, don't do that one. Just get rid of it, man. Come on, man. Just get rid of it. You can go back up to hero mode later. Come on, get rid of it. Just get it over with. Well, that's one of the better cards to draw, to be honest with you.
On my abilities,
these obligations are like now not bad.
Yeah,
it's like,
how did that
that's
happen?
A totally tame thing
I'm going
to
to switch and go ahead and get rid of it, though.
Well, just...
There's 2 in the deck.
Yeah. Yeah, it's too many.
All right.
I will have nothing to do on my turn.
Blank says, I don't think I ever removed her obligation from the game, but the free roll down is great. That's almost where I'm at.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to leave it. So, discard the top 5 cards in the encounter deck.
You're looking for stars?
Yeah.
1 star. 2 stars. 3 stars.
All right, so 3 threat on this game. Then I will be able to remove. All right, that goes to the discard pile. All right.
You're the first player.
All righty, Rue. Let's trigger, discard 2 cards from my hand, draw 2. Let's flip up to Scarlet Witch. Let's...
Oh, yeah, we do need our acceleration tokens. See, this is why we're the setup channel, man.
That's right.
You remove all the pressure of having to play the game.
I'm going to play another Hex Bolt.
Don't forget it now. Well, that'll make it more confusing. We only use these whenever we run out of the
You can put them up here, right?
But then,
yeah, that's
you
true.
know, because it's...
Can you flip the top 3 cards?
Oh my gosh, why did I get the driver's seat? Nothing. Wait, what does that do for you? Can you bump it up?
0, deal 2 damage to an enemy.
It's a good way to get rid of Clea. 2. 1. Would you like to change any?
2 damage, remove 2 threat, and draw a card. I like that a lot. Do you want me to get rid of her?
It's easy. I don't have an easy ping on me.
All right, let's do that. Remove 2 threat from the main scheme, and I'll draw a card. Then let's play another Hex Bolt.
How many are in there?
I think 4. But I'm churning through my deck. You want to discard the next 3?
Zero. 1. 2. Same idea.
We like it. Remove 2 from the main scheme. We'll do 2 damage to Loki. And I'll draw a card.
Is that an attack or anything? No, it's not.
Nope. Just magic.
What's up, ABC Science? Yeah, there's no way for Twitch. They changed something in their interface. You have to choose a game that you're streaming, and there's not this game. So they default to Animal Crossing, I guess. I mean, surely an animal will cross this at some point, right? What do you do in Animal Crossing? You build like a little house, a little village?
I think you build a farm.
Yeah.
I'm going to remove 3 threat from the main scheme.
You've left me with almost nothing to do. Is that it?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Are we just rolling the dice on this or what?
I'm fine with it. Let's roll.
I mean, I don't want to waste 1 on it, and I don't want to waste a tough status on it.
Leave it. We're clearing this without trouble.
Okay, I'm gonna flip from dense to intangible. You can't see me.
Blank says he hopes I play Hexbolts.
Hey, see if you can choose board games.
I tried.
They changed it, right?
I tried to do
board games no longer is an option.
From the platform we're using, yes.
Oh, from Restream.
Yeah.
Oh, Restream's the problem then.
Yeah, probably.
Can't we just go on twitch.tv/Team Covenant and edit it?
Do you have a... Oh, I don't have that actually.
Bryce, can you edit it on Twitch right now?
Do you have a... If you end up somehow being able to give me a card or a resource, that'd be very good.
I'd love to give you all of my hand.
Oh, wait.
Is there anything I can pay for you?
Right.
Does it say let your friend
I
pay?
wish. That would be cool.
Okay, I guess I'm just going to fight. Took Clea and my energy bearer from me, and I have nothing to contribute here.
Oh, because your resources are in the tank.
In my hand, yes. And if I attack him, he gets...
Do you get to draw a card when you flip something?
No, I've already flipped it this turn, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I will have 6 going into the next one, so I need to just clear these cards out.
Yeah.
All right, so I can ready a friendly android. Do you got any friendly androids over there? Do you want to use your allies before we get any further?
I mean, I feel like Odin is a use it when you really need it situation. Threat's not there. I'm just saving them both.
Nice. Interesting idea. So I guess I just swing at Loki.
Do you have the health for it? You might need to go down.
Well, how much do I have? 11?
Casually checks.
I mean, that's fine.
What's your ability to do downtown?
I get +2 recover, so I'd be at 5, which is solid. Yeah, but I'll just do some swings and then I'll go recover. All right, so let me attack there for 3 because of the Narn Stone.
He's got retaliate.
Yeah, so I'll take 1. But don't worry, I will reboot myself.
There you go.
To do it again and heal 1 and then take 1 from retaliate.
Okay.
And then I will roll downtown. And then I will go to a hand size of 6.
Well, boom.
Okay, kind of paid off. Okay. Let me block for you too with Volstag here, Volkswagen himself.
I absolutely love that.
All right, so we start by adding threat. We've got 2 pumpers and we've got 2 normals. So that's 4.
Nailed it.
Done. Now we go to attack skis. You're the first. I'm the first player?
I'm the first player because I have Odin. We can just put that on Odin if you want. Yeah, so he's attacking. You said you're going to block.
I'll block with Volkswagen.
So 1, 2.
Or Volkstag.
Boost card over there.
Give Loki an additional boost card and a tough status card. 3 and tough, but don't worry, I've got a tough status.
Well, boom. Then he's going to scheme against you.
The value.
For 3 plus a card.
3 plus 2 is 5.
All right.
There's something to do.
Something to do indeed.
And we get the baddies?
Yep. I'm gonna slice and dice. I like having you manage that deck.
Yeah, it's way nice, isn't it?
Frozen, attached to identity. Attached identity cannot ready. Alter ego action. Spend a physical and a lightning to discard this card.
I can do that. Wait, no, I can't do that for you, man.
Actually,
I think I can do that. Can I do that?
can he take an alter ego action for me? I think you can. Which is
You
glorious.
can in Arkham, but I'm not sure you can do it here.
Dan's saying you shouldn't have been able to attack last turn if you're in intangible form. So
No, I attacked and then I flipped.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Then the order is fine.
Ooh, Volstagg retaliates.
That's right, he does.
Takes away the tough.
That's right.
Come on. It's like you knew what you were doing.
I knew
You
exactly
just
what I was doing.
weren't quite sure.
That's exactly what I knew, yeah. I knew that in a heartbeat.
Your first player this time.
Oh, and I gotta do this. Loki's staff, attach it to him. Hero response after you make a basic attack against Loki, spend some money and discard this card.
Also, I forgot 2 important things. Space Stone means discard cards from the top of the deck before you already had that card.
Let's just do it like that.
Top of the deck until I get a minion that'll engage with me.
The setup channel's looking more enticing than ever. Get enchanted.
Enchantress, and then when he activated against you, we should have gotten a stone.
Is this considered revealed? Does it reveal it or put it into play?
Put that minion into play.
Okay, yeah, we don't reveal it.
Then he gets the next stone when he activated against you.
Okay.
I forgot that piece. Special. So the next time he activates, not now, but in this next round,
Yeah.
the player's going to be confused. If you're already confused, do some stuff.
Hey, dude, I'm going to be intangible, and I'm going to be stalwart, so I'm going to take that. That's
Great.
the first player. All right, and then this happens, and he gets a staff. Loki got the staff. Loki Hillo got the dillo.
Wait, are you guys saying Sylvie is Enchantress? That's not true.
Who's Sylvie?
Sylvie, it's from the Loki show.
Oh. There's actually a Loki show as well?
Yeah.
My gosh, they're just blasting them out. It's like a shotgun of Marvel content.
Yeah. Yeah. There was a Hawkeye
Quality
show,
need
a
not
Loki
apply.
show, a WandaVision show. Loki was maybe my favorite of the shows. It was very good.
Yeah. Okay. Is it worth watching though? Like for real?
Loki?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think so. Huh. Interesting. Did we say that he can use this alter ego action?
Can't.
Well, let's just...
Check this out though. This is nuts. This is insane. All right. How about this tasty number?
Josiah says that you would love Loki because it's all about identity.
Oh, cool.
And you do run deep on the identity train.
I'm getting more into it by the second.
There's also a Miss Marvel show coming, which people are excited about.
Oh, the intangible form doesn't matter here, does it? Oh, I'd have 6 cards. That's the whole point. Okay, that's right.
That's hilarious. Vincent says, I thought WandaVision versus Loki, which is the title of the stream, was a title was a play on arguing about which show is better.
That is a pretty good play on that, honestly. I don't think I'm gonna recover, man. I don't think it's time to recover.
Yeah. Really?
6 of 11. There's some heals in the deck. Got some energy barriers.
Nathan Johnson's saying that you can do alter ego actions. Mind you.
Well, welcome to the rules, man. Welcome to the rules.
Shelton's saying he thinks you like Loki because it's an existential musing on the nature of free will and such.
Yeah, I would dig that.
Yeah, it's so good.
I would dig that.
I just assume you don't care, so I don't tell you about the Marvel shows I'm watching.
Yeah, that's a good assumption. Okay, here we go. We just changed forms, and what are we going to do? We're going to persevere. Perseverance. Let's go. After you change form, give your hero a tough status card.
What is grief?
What is grief may never die.
There's a really good Vision quote that I won't quote because it's really good.
Then we'll throw on Vision's cape with a strength.
Oh yeah, come on.
I'm going to now gain Stalwart and Intangible and retaliate 1 in dense form. And then I'll use my Shawarma on an energy barrier.
We did it. We did it, fam.
That's right. Cub Nation. That's so stupid.
I like Nalge Nation.
Nalge Nation. Really rolls off the tongue. Did you want me to do your Infinity thing instead?
Nah, it's too late now.
Yeah.
I'm going to alter ego though. Just remember that. This is on you.
I mean, I can do that instead of an energy berry if you'd rather.
Nah, that's all right.
Okay. I'm fine with it. That's what you
Mine?
No, I gotta do some stuff with my thing. I suppose I'm gonna thwart. Why are we just letting this happen?
Because he switches to something we don't know.
But we can't have one extra thwart for the rest of the game. That's dumb.
Well, I've been clearing it every time so far.
Do you want me to clear it now?
Sure. Now's a fine time.
Unless there's a 4 pocket that you need Enchantress to die with. If I do one here, you know? We could just send Odin and Volstagg at Enchantress, and that's the end of that, if you wanted. I've got a 3 attack. I want to be intangible. So
before you do that, let me play Spiritual Meditation. Draw 2. Discard 1. And then let me think about this for a second.
Oh, Volstagg is exhausted. I defended for you, didn't I?
Mm-hmm.
Now that's a rule that is real. Just screwed it up.
I mean, I'll take care of her.
I guess Vision just clears this. I don't know. Do you have an easy 1 thwart anywhere? It's like the thwarting is too good.
Can you punch at all?
I can punch for 3. I don't really want to though.
And you pick the reason?
Yeah, because I want to be an intangible form to keep a hand size of 6 and have stalwart. So when that stone resolves, it doesn't actually do anything.
Okay. You just want to punch Loki?
Let's retaliate my tough off.
Don't do that.
It's all wrong. Everything. I'm just gonna take it from the main. 3 off.
Yeah, that's fine. That's great.
This bothers me though. I think this is wrong. We shouldn't leave this here.
I don't know.
It's wrong, man. It's wrong. It's gonna add like 8 threat over the course of the game, maybe 10, for no reason. You're gonna have to get rid of him eventually, right?
Eventually, yeah.
We've only done 1 damage. Like now's a good time to swap it, right?
Well, we've done. He had 8 extra health.
Yeah.
9 damage. It's 9 times.
But like if we leave, does he stay the same health? If he swaps to a new form, right?
Yeah.
So okay.
But we just don't know what he does.
Well, can't be bad.
Famous last words. Let's do this. I'm gonna play Hercules for 4.
That was a pretty good time to draw Hercules.
Yeah.
1 minion there.
Punch 3 here. Then I'm gonna punch with Lady Sif to clear her. And I saved the wrong card. And then I'm gonna thwart for 3.
Where?
Main scheme. Then I'm gonna flip down and pass the end of round. Everything ready except for Wanda.
Oh. Horrible.
It's alright.
Okay. Over to me. I get to stand up. I'm tough. I'm intangible. Okay. Greater, equal to or greater than your hero starting. Okay, so you're supposed to... Okay. You're supposed to play it differently. All right, over to the board. We have +2. So we got 4 on? 4 on? Don't call me that.
4 on?
Don't call me that. Attacks against me.
Yep.
I'm going to declare no blocks.
Okay.
Is that right?
3 attack and a boost.
3 attack plus nothing.
Nailed it.
Tough gone.
Then he's gonna scheme against me for 3 plus.
Well, we gotta do
boost.
the stone, right?
Oh yeah, that's right.
I'm confused, but I'm stalwart.
Nailed it. Then he's gonna scheme against me for 3 plus a boost.
You can't confuse something that's made of nothing.
That's right. That's confusing in and of itself. It's already confused.
I confused his confusion. You ready for this? Give Loki an additional boost card. I can't. The deck's gone.
I think you shuffle up and let's roll. And then I have one of these beautiful tokens.
And a tough status card. Can you give Loki a tough status card?
No. Why does that happen? Because the card you just had?
Yeah. That's right. Oh, that's right. Man.
What's up?
You don't have the hand size of 6. So yeah, it's one of these decks with a lot of text on it. How did I draw this? I don't know. I'll just give it a random. So I only have 5 cards in intangible form. Unless I'm also an alter ego, and then I have 6. And then some other stuff. Okay, then you get another boost card?
Yeah.
And Volstagg didn't block there, Steve.
2. So it's 5 total threat goes on.
I mean, he blocked a long time ago. 5?
Yeah. Okay. Because it was 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then we get the bad cards.
Bad cards. Here you go. You want one? Is it me first?
First, yeah.
Laffy. Tough.
He's a big boy.
After attacks and damages a character, stun that character. Okay, don't let that happen.
Devious Sorcery. When revealed in alter ego mode, you were stunned. If you're already stunned, place 2 threat. Oh, that's fine.
Oh, you're getting beat up.
It is a fight.
It's the low point of the match, you know?
Yeah. This is a classic moment in wrestling match. You can't have a comeback if you weren't ever on the ground, you know? It's just how it goes.
Yeah, that's right. I've never believed it more.
All right, I get this Odin. First thing I'm going to do is get rid of this dumb card. Alter ego action. Pay a physical and a lightning to get rid of that.
You did it.
Then
Good
we're... Sorry. Let's flip to Scarlet Witch. I'll play a Spiritual Meditation. Draw 2.
It's all just so good.
Let's... I have to discard 1. It's all just so good. Alright, all my ally slots are full, so that's interesting. I could discard something I can't play. Do you want someone to take care of that minion?
Oh, I have it on board if we need it. What do you give up to do it?
I mean, I basically have a play where I'm doing 5 damage plus some amount to something.
Can you take care of the tough? I mean, at that point, if it's not retaliatable, you may as well just hit Loki with it. Let's get this thing moving. I'm tired of this.
I'm
get
done.
this Warren Asgard out of here.
Yeah.
We need to get that Tormagon out of here, too.
Well, let's...
We're accelerating at a pace that is not going to win us this game.
It is glacial.
Yeah. I only have 5 cards.
Let's do this. You ready for this?
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Oh, it doesn't count against Hail Element. Great. You know what it is?
Are you playing leadership?
No.
You playing Hulk?
Aggression.
Oh my gosh.
You know what it
Let's
is.
go. It's
You
the
know
most
what it is.
efficient ally in the game. Ooh.
So I'm gonna use him first just in case he damages some stuff.
If you get lightning bolted, man, I'm gonna energy barrier 1 and everything's cool.
I'm gonna punch Loki, which makes sense if you'd seen the movies. It's gonna remove the tough with the punch. He's retaliating. The problem is
There's tough everywhere, dude.
I want his ability to hit the 1 of tough off everything, right?
You're stunned too, yeah?
Me?
You were stunned,
Yeah, I'm stunned. But I'm not. Oh, wait. Yeah, that's great. So I think that's a fine use of it because the retaliate on him just doesn't matter if he gets discarded. So I'm going to punch Loki. We're going to remove this. I'm going to get retaliated, so I'll take an extra damage. And then I'm going to discard the top card of my deck. Shawarma.
Oh, wow, it's a fiesta.
So
You're going to deal 2, you're going to deal 1, you're going to discard Hulk.
and do I get to choose?
Absolutely.
So I'll do 1 to everything,
Right?
myself included.
Wow, Shawarma on Hulk. How about that? I've never seen that
He was
before.
hungry.
I'm going to energy bear 1 of these into Loki.
1 here from your thing. And then physical, I'll do 2 more to Loki.
Another retaliate and then discard Hulk. Yep.
Yeah. I don't think the 2 would actually retaliate.
That was so efficient, right?
Yeah. Now, technically, I think I should really be thwarting here.
Always be thwarting.
Let's, I'm probably going to block with Lady Sif because I'm about to draw. Actually, I'm going to use Lady Sif so she goes to the discard pile.
She's not like a remove from game?
No.
She goes to your discard pile? She doesn't go back to the campaign pool or whatever?
Nothing makes me think that's true.
Woo.
So I'm going to go ahead and remove 2 thwart from the main scheme. And that's going to make her go to my discard pile. Sleeve her up. And then technically I have a 3 punch that is just hanging out here.
Yeah, hit Laffy Taffy there.
All right, we'll do 3 there.
Great.
Just try to make your life a little easier. And then I'm going to not use Odin, and I'll pass to you.
Okay. Okay, powder. Alright, let's use our Deft Focus to reduce the superhero power by 1. Gonna play just passing through because I'm in intangible mass form. Gonna remove 3 from the main. Can I get rid of this?
You can, yeah. It's fine by me.
Okay. Let's start there and see what Loki looks like. I'm going to use 1 thwart here, Worn Asgard. Reveal the top card of the Infinity Stone deck. Should we have already had one?
Nope. A resolve is the last thing last time.
Swap Loki with a random set-aside Loki villain.
All right, I got you.
You got my random Loki?
Yeah. You might not have retaliate.
It's Loki 3. Stalwart. Victory 1. 1 scheme, 3 attack. Discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until a side scheme is discarded and reveal it when defeated. That's very reasonable. That's a good swap for us.
Yeah.
I like that. Okay. So now that we have some more information, let's go Vision, swing for 3. Oh, can't do that quite yet. I need to flip. Let's instead make sure this doesn't matter, this doesn't matter. So we'll go intangible to dense. We're gonna draw a card. That changes things, doesn't it? I guess there's no grand idea here.
Also of note, if you punch Loki as a hero, you can spend a lightning and a physical and get rid of this +1 attack permanent upgrade.
That's probably worth doing. Let's start by punching Laffy there.
Keep going.
Those 3. Then we're going to play a reboot. Heal 1 and stand up.
Nice.
Then I'm keen to... I think this is good timing, right? Let's play a Dauntless. Or, yeah, let's play a Dauntless here. And I'll hold on to this guy. And then I'm going to thwart for 3.
Clean it out.
And I'm going to roll down with my sweet recovery now of 5. So that next turn I can recover, pop up, and get to the business.
All right, end of round.
End of round, yeah. And I have a hand size of 5. There's my solar gem. Okay, great. Great. Okay, all right, fine. It's not ideal, really. It's just not. Now, is retaliate anytime I take damage or anytime I'm attacked?
I think it's when they actually finish the attack to you.
They attack, but if they attack and do 0 damage, I say retaliate.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, the bad stuff. We've got only 3 now coming on, but +1 for our permanent, so 4 on. Don't worry, I took care of that side scheme.
Nailed it.
We've got activations. Going to be against you first, and the gimme gimmies. There's 4 coming at you, 5 coming at you.
Block with Hercules. Give me a boost card.
Jercules. Bunch of them.
We did it.
Dead. Get a scheme against me. Got a 1 scheme +1 for the gauntlet. Do you resolve this guy?
Yeah.
You're stunned, etc.
I'm already stunned. If you're already stunned, take 3 damage.
Yeah, how much more can you suffer? Right. Then scheming against me, and that's when a new stone comes in after this. Is that right? If the villain is attacking, it's not. So that's going to be 3 on the main.
And we get the Mind Stone. This will confuse someone.
Okay.
Potentially.
And then we get the bad cards apiece.
Yeah.
1 to you, 1 to me.
Yeah. Loki's Crown. Attached to Loki. After you make a base attack, you can spend. This gives him +1 scheme. So same exact mechanic.
Right.
But doing this thing.
Okay. So we need to knock these things off of Loki.
Yeah.
Essentially. Beguiled. Oh no, Volstagg has turned evil. He's blank and he's a 1/1. Do 3 to kill him.
Alright.
I'm glad he's blank.
This passes to you.
Ooh. Odin. For me. Okay, over to me. I'm going to recover for 5. That looks good.
Nice. I'm going to go ahead and play Spiritual Meditation.
And now we got to think about... We can do a double retaliate situation. Which is nice. Which is ample. I really would like to end in intangible.
I love Scarlet Witch.
It's so good. It's just like old school good, man.
Yeah, she just goes wild. I'm surprisingly not built at all.
She just casting spells.
Yeah. Well, she has spells and she can build, but it was just every time a really weird sequence.
Yeah, those 5-card hands are so much worse than non-5-card hands. It's pretty crazy.
Guppy Loki's from the Mad Titan Shadow. Yeah.
Sometimes you just got to make the most of your hand. You ever thought about that? You ever thought about it like that?
I got stuff going on. You know what I mean?
This is a tricky one. This is a tricky one. Dense, retaliate to, energy barrier. But wrong. And if we basic attack, we can knock things off of Loki, which I don't have access to currently, so that's not going to happen. I can gain aerial. And I don't have 1 extra resource floating anywhere.
Does Death Focus help you at all?
No, it's close. It's really close.
We almost helped.
I've got the house, the gym, and then go get the ally with the house. But that leaves me 1 short. So you can build but do nothing, or you can build less and do something, which I'm keen to do.
He doesn't like doing nothing.
Yeah, so I'm just going to have to ditch the house for now. It's kind of good timing for it, but not actually. Vision's coming in. We're going to do a solar gem.
Nice.
There's going to be 1+ on that. And then while we're here, I'm just going to do a solar beam in hero form here. Def Focus and Solar Gem, and then 1 from hand.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do 7
To Loki?
to Loki, yeah.
5, 6, 7, 8. Okay.
And then I'm gonna flip flop to Intangible, which is gonna make Volstagg worthless.
It's also going to confuse something that can't be confused.
Yeah. That's how we do.
All right, mine?
Yes.
Let's play a Hex Bolt. Can you discard top 3 for me?
3,
Oh, that's going to be a status token.
2, 2.
Now, actually, he's Stalwart, so I'm going to use my interrupt.
Just draw 3.
Discard the 3 and draw another one.
Star.
Which is
that 0?
Yeah.
2 damage.
So I get to draw 2 and do 2 damage to something. I'll probably do 2 to...
He's worthless, I think, generally.
All right, we'll do 2 here.
Yeah.
Let's play Spiritual Meditation.
Did you draw 2 and then do 1? Is that what you did? Or do 2?
Discard here. Let's play Chaos Magic. Play a card from my hand, ignoring its resource cost. Discard cards from the top of the encounter deck equal to the card's printed resource cost. I get a free mansion.
It's degenerate.
From the sky.
It's degenerate. Oof.
Let's go ahead and draw a card. Why not? Alright, so what we want is physical.
Oh, we can also do tough on us. That's right. That Nathan's right. We just associate statuses with hurting the villain because we're those kinds of players. Loki's getting better. We can do all these at once. You want to do that?
That's what I'm looking at.
You got any shawarma?
Now, can a basic attack, does it have to be my hero, or is a basic attack also what an ally does?
Good question. I think because you make a basic attack. You is not an ally.
Grrr.
If I said, would you go to the store, and then you you called and said, hey, Serena, would you go to the store? You didn't go to the store. It's that simple.
I am following to an extent.
It's a classic mnemonic. How could you ever forget it after that example?
Jester says, only reason I showed up was for Animal Crossing.
What a bummer.
Yeah, it is a bummer.
Yeah, it's a glitch in the restream, apparently.
Now, if I make a basic attack and I'm stunned, does it still count? Have I made a basic attack against Loki?
No, it cancels it in every context you had for wanting it to begin with.
Yeah. Oh.
You know what? I'm just gonna get into Twitch and see if I can do it. The best marketing of all is just seeing the wrong games being played and then seeing if people stick around for Marvel.
It is working.
Yeah. Twitch.tv, they kind of made it. They made it out. Thought YouTube might give them a run, but
you know what I'm gonna do?
As it turns out,
I'm gonna play Hulk.
Streaming Animal Crossing New Horizons. How do I change this? You playing Hulk again?
We're playing Hulk again.
How did you do that? How'd you get him again? Oh, you reshuffled.
Yeah, reshuffled.
Wow.
Let's party, man. Hulk's gonna punch this puny god again. 3 damage. Flipping the top card. You ready for this?
I'm ready.
It's a lightning bolt. 1 to everything.
Oh, that's actually good.
Let's round the horn.
All right, let's do them. Yeah, get them all around. Did you get Odin last time as well?
I did get
Odin's
him last time.
gonna die from Hulk.
I don't know if that's true, actually.
All right, Odin takes 1. Volkswagen takes 1. Vision would take 1. Is gonna energy barrier 1 back into Loki.
Come on now, the value.
Yeah, dude, we're playing like an old-fashioned, Vision's bouncing things off of him into Loki. Hulk's throwing a building. It's bouncing off of Vision's intangibility. He goes invisible at the perfect moment. It flies through him and hits the thing behind him. Come on.
Are you in...
This is superheroes.
Are you going to be in hero mode?
Where am I? Where do I even find where I'm streaming? I'm at Twitch. I don't even see myself being live. What did you ask me?
You're in hero mode?
Yeah. Look at me. Don't I look heroic? I'm not like walking around in slides.
And you reduce damage by 2. Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
Edit.
16 on Twitch there. Okay, category. Board games. Boom. Board games live? No, just board games.
I'm going to...
Done. There we go. Board games. I changed it. That was too much for Bryce to do, wasn't it?
I'm going to play First Aid on Odin.
First Aid on Odin? Wow. That's actually quite good. Didn't say hero?
Says any character. Caesar's Peak saying, I've been playing Marvel Champions for about 2 weeks now. Your videos have helped out tremendously on teaching us how to play. We finally beat Ultron last night.
Wow.
Congrats and welcome.
It's awesome. We've only gotten worse at the rules over time, to be honest with you.
Absolutely. Did we get worse or the rules get worse? You know what I mean?
Good question. How could you ever know?
I'm going to go down to Alter Ego and Recover.
Yeah, you don't even care about stun. You got spells.
0% care.
Somehow.
Next round.
Okay. Great to have you too, Caesar's Peak. Vision's kind of tricky. I like it. It's like weird. It's weird. For real.
It should be.
Yeah, it definitely is. It's weird.
All right. Now, do we lose when this advances? Hold on.
Oh, we just totally didn't.
We just lose. Hold on. I can't do what I just did.
We didn't even think about that.
I thought we had another stage at least. So instead of recovering, I'm just going to remove 3 from the main scheme. And then I'm going to stay in hero form.
Okay.
Because this is what I got to do.
We can make that. We can make that happen.
Yeah. I really, in hindsight, the tough status token would have been the ideal thing for me to have at this moment.
I'll block for you. What do you think?
We'll see.
Well, I can't. Yeah, I can't do that.
Someone's saying hand size 5 in hero form for Steven.
Oh, yeah. Well, I guess I'll just...
Retrodance says the true Vision is the robots we made along the way.
So Vision can never have more than a hand size of 5 in hero form. Goes to 6 in Alter Ego only if you're intangible.
But he can draw a card if you're flipping mode to the right mode in Vision.
So we can go from 6 to 7 in hero and then flex us down. Weird.
Guppy says, do you ever go back and play earlier heroes like Mrs. Marvel, or has the game moved on and they're not as fun to play anymore? I played Spider-Man a couple scenarios ago. I think those old heroes actually are better now than they were then.
Okay. All right, fine. This is fine. Okay. Etc.
Yeah. So we get 2 3 threat on, 4 threat on. And then he's activating against you.
Okay.
So he's attacking for 5 with the boost card.
With a boost. Okay. I'm going to play a card.
All right.
Use my Solar Gem to play Subdue. When an enemy initiates an attack, it gets -3.
All right. He's attacking for 2 plus a boost card. And you prevent 2 damage, so that seems pretty convenient.
Yeah, as long as it's boosted isn't too bad. That's a 3. I think Dauntless still triggers, maybe? While your remaining hit points are equal to or greater than your hero's starting, your hero gains Retaliate 1. I don't know. Does that fire if I take damage here? Probably doesn't.
What? Do you have greater health than you started with?
Well, I do now, but not after this. So...
I think you have it while this attack's happening.
I hope so, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so... -5 plus 3. I'll send 1 back. Maybe I hold an energy barrier, actually. Like to knock a tough off or something.
Mm-hmm.
Might be worth 1. Yeah. And then I'll take 3.
Yep.
Retaliate 1, which we did.
I haven't done the retaliate yet.
I take 2 damage. Oh, I don't retaliate, I don't think. Apparently not.
Because you're in weird form?
Because I took damage from the attack.
Damn.
So then it goes away before it can fire. And then Volster's coming in, -2 to his attack, and nothing in return.
Why is it -2?
Just anything intangible.
Oh, nice.
-2 to
He
all
does
attacks.
nothing.
Yeah.
Okay. So Loki's attacking me. At 5. I definitely have to block this in some way.
Hulk.
Yeah, it's got to be Hulk. Block with Hulk. Look at the value. 3, 4, 5, 6. And Hulk has done his job. And then back cards.
I'm first.
Yep.
I'm first in the gimme gimmies. Open the Bifrost. Hinder one. Do you have to let it hinder? What's it say? When defeated, reveal, and this resolved against me, right? Did nothing.
You were confused. It does nothing. And then it resolves against me and we get a new one.
Yeah.
Time Stone.
You're the top card of the Infinity Stone. So, okay, it's just one of these, but it's a plus card one. Gross. Gotta get that done.
Gotta get rid of it. Mine?
Yeah.
Shadows of the Past.
Hello.
We're gonna go ahead and warp reality.
Oh, come on. Do you gotta cancel?
Yeah. Then it says discard the cards from the top of the encounter deck equals the number of boost icons on that card. So can you discard the top 2 encounter cards? Okay. Alright. Then Odin passes down the fence. Yeah.
Odin for Bowden.
Alright. Well, I
like traffic lights.
Let's look at this.
I'm gonna get dense. If you didn't know that already. And then I think I'm supposed to play a normal-ish game with density.
Let me start here. Hexball. Can you discard the top 3 for me?
Who are you attacking? Do you have to decide yet?
Nope, no decisions needed.
0.
Okay, great.
1.
Great.
And 0.
So 2 damage, and remove 2 threat from the scheme. So I'll remove 2 here. And then 2 damage. Do you want to get rid of that guy?
I mean, I guess it has to happen at some point, maybe.
I say we just clear him and we clear this as well.
Yeah, sure.
2 and 2. All right.
You guys know the discardy?
Mm-hmm. Then I'm going to use Odin to remove 3 here.
Reveal the top card of the Infinity Stone deck.
And then...
And a new Odin. Or a new Loki.
Well, hope we don't mind that. Reality Stone. And a rando Loki. Here we go. Loki number 4, Stalwart, Victory 1, 3 Scheme. That's perfect, actually. Because if we stay in hero mode, he's just a little puny
Little weenie.
character. And these go away. And then, would a card be helpful to you?
Oh, yeah, sure.
I'll give you a card.
I'll take a card. Take a card, any card.
And then I'm going to remove 3 threat from the main scheme. Over to you.
All right, I got some Wildcat stuff going on here. We're gonna flip from intangible to dense. Wait, no, I already did it. And then I draw a card. Okay. Then, do we have room for this? Not really. Okay, we can do that. Okay, we can do that. And we can do it like this, and we can do it like that. Okay, so let's do this. Let's swing at Loki.
Okay. How much?
And I'm gonna discard.
I like this.
Yeah, I'm a long-term value man, you know.
Yeah.
As much as I want this, let me make sure this is right. 4 cards go. Can't play anything but a 1 cost. So let's discard this, sad, this, and nope, this and this. Did I do this right?
You need a lightning.
I got one. This lightning, and then my punchy is going to be this punchy. So let's get her both of those.
They go. Okay.
And then let's use depth focus and Play a super dense strike, 5 damage with piercing on a Loki there. Yeah.
We're getting there.
Are you the first player? So are you gonna have to discard?
My Avengers Mansion.
No.
Oh yeah.
How do I stop that? Can I be the attacked? Can I attack? Can he attack me?
He's stalwart, so we can't stun him, right?
But if I defend, does it go against me? I become the new defender, right? You twirl your mustache?
I mean, yeah, I think so, actually.
Yeah, right? And then it would resolve against me? Yeah?
That would be pleasant. They both resolve.
Top 4 cards, place 1 threat. That'd be fine. That's what we're going to do. Okay. Done. Dunsky.
End of round.
End of round. I have 5 cards only because I'm a hero.
I like the value you put on my mansion.
Dude, it's a mansion.
What are the odds? Jeez.
Okay. I see how this goes now.
Okay. Start of the phase. We're going to put 4 threat on.
Who's supposed to be thwarting in all of this anyway?
I think we both are, to an extent. I'm playing aggression, so...
Right, so not you.
Yeah, one of the biggest threat removal pieces, though, is the fact that protection should be making it where we don't have to go down as often.
Should be.
Okay, he's attacking for 2.
All right, for 2, I declare a defense.
Okay. Great.
Boost?
Yep.
Discard the top card of the Infinity Stone deck.
It's a 1.
So 3.
Yep.
And I defend for 3, courtesy of my Nordstone.
All right, great.
Consider it 0. I'm also in dense form, so retaliate 1.
Okay. Then these resolve. Discard the top 4 cards of your deck and place a threat on the main scheme for each different card type discarded this way.
I only have 3.
Times 10. Well, that's only 3.
Event. Ally. 2 threat.
2 threat. The Reality Stone, discard an ally or upgrade or support you control.
1 energy barrier out of here.
Place this card in the discard pile. All right. Now he's actually attacking you.
I'm going to play a card. Ron Kubi. Let's do... What's he swinging for? 2?
Yep.
I'm going to subdue him. -3.
All right. 2 plus a boost.
Hero action. Okay. 2 plus a boost is 5.
Minus your 3, so 2.
2 damage and a retaliate 1.
And then he gets a Space Stone. That's going to be a minion next time he activates.
You're a minion.
All right. Bad cards, you want to hook me up?
You know it.
Thank you. Infinite Mischief. When revealed, shuffle the Infinity Stone deck. Discard pile into the Infinity Stone deck and reveal the top card. Mind Stone. The Confusion one.
I'm seduced. I can't make basic attacks or attack events. I've got to unseduce. Down in the alter ego weeds.
All right. This is to you.
This is to you. I don't feel like we're getting better.
I'm going to first aid that Odin.
Is he actually doing anything?
I mean, every time I first aid, we're getting 3 thwart or 4 attack.
Yeah. Fair. Okay. So I don't have any superpowers to play. That's a big bummer.
You want to shuffle your deck, and then I'll think about giving you my mansion so you can get a superpower?
Oh, right. I need an extra bad card, right? Because I ran out.
Yeah.
During the course of the other one. Madness on Midgard, coming in with 7.
Oof.
Probably another one of those, deal with it and get a new Loki.
Reveal the top card of the Infinity Stone deck.
Yeah.
And it prevents us from thwarting.
Yeah.
Could
be a problem. Could be a problem. Let me tell you.
You want to shuffle your deck?
No. Yes.
Yeah, that is a big problem. Especially with my hand.
I'm seduced. Okay. Okay. Let's think about a game plan here. The game plan is you can't crack the Nordstone ever, right?
I think you definitely can.
Yeah, it's just crazy.
You get the same stats.
Really?
You just gain an alter ego ability where you heal 1 every time you go down.
Oh. Oh.
You get 1 ready per game. I'm probably going to use mine this turn.
That's better. That's better. Okay. What a garbage hand. Just garbage.
I technically have a card floating if it makes it way better.
Well, we don't know what we're going to draw, you know? That's the problem.
Yeah.
So I've got 1 there, 1... And then, you know, you're in the same spot. Same problem there, so it's not really... Nothing is helpful. I'll tell you what, man. How about that card?
Take it.
Oh, yes. Oh, it's so good. It's so good.
It was our destiny.
Yeah. Okay. Check this tasty number out. Just got crisis icon.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to remove 6 threat this turn.
The 1 is what we need. Okay. Maybe I'll just do it the old-fashioned way. Let's go... reboot.
What's that about?
What's that about? Ready an android and heal 1.
The card's good.
Yeah. Turns out robots can be strong. They're very strong. Let's go here for 3.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go Solar Gem. Discard for a Vivian. Let's go intangible. Really here doesn't matter because this is just going to be 1, and then Odin can come in for 3, and then we're out. So like you can do 1 or 3. It really doesn't matter here.
Now you're gonna get the confusion thing.
Sure.
So if that matters, I don't know if it matters.
Yeah, I'll probably flip to intangible before this is all said and done. In fact, there's really no reason not to, unless I'm going to roll down and heal, which I'm not. So let's go ahead and do that so we don't forget. Vivian's not thwarting for 3. Odin's thwarting for 3. Vision's thwarting for 3. We're going to have to waste it.
Yeah.
I don't see any way around that, do you?
No. It just is what it is.
It hurts me.
Yeah.
With every part of
I would
my...
really love to not waste it, but here we are.
Every part of my being is disgusted by this. All right, that clears the thing.
This thing?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we're going to get another stone.
No
and
stone,
Loki's going to swap. This is going to put a threat on the main scheme for each different card type. Discard. That goes away.
Seems fine.
We're going to get a random new Loki.
I'm going to crack the stone, man.
Let's see what we're getting.
We're back.
Loki number 5. Victory 1. His attacks have piercing.
That's a fine Loki.
That's a fine.
It's a fine. That's a 1/2. That's a fine Loki right now. That's fine. That's totally fine. So then we got the Nordstone up. I crack that to stand. And then I'll go ahead and take... We're in recovery mode now, or do we want to try to clear out a Loki?
I think we're taking threat off because it's at 16 of 24 and then we lose.
Yeah. So there's 3 more. It's the best I can do. You don't draw a card from intangible, sadly. Wish you did. It's only dense. When you change the dense, you get a card. Okay, and then I don't have any def focus. Yeah.
All right. Let's pay 3 for molecular decay. Deal 5 damage to an enemy, and I'm stunned. I can't do that.
It's an attack?
Yeah.
Ugh.
I'm gonna play a Scarlet Witch's Crest. instead. I'm going to remove 3 threat from the main scheme. When I crack the stone, remove 3 more. And then end of round.
End of round. End of round. I get 5 cards, rather. I almost had 6 there. I did say 6. But of course you don't get 6 cards. You get 5. As a hero, you get 5. It's always so devastating, man. The difference between 5 and 6 cards in this game.
It is astronomical.
Let me tell you, it's like many degrees of problematic.
All right, 4 threat on. I got you. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then he's going to attack you first. He's attacking with 2 and piercing, plus a boost card. 3 with piercing.
Sorry, Vivian. You gone. Do you have a blocker?
No.
3 with piercing coming at me then. Let's do it. It's already at -2. I've got no additional etc.
Flip that boost.
Flip that boost.
0.
0. I take 1.
Then we're going to resolve some stones. Discard 4 cards from your deck. Place a threat on the main scheme for each different card type.
Event. Resource. Event. Event.
2.
That was great.
Mind Stone, you were confused.
I'm stalwart.
Good luck. Space Stone. Discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until a minion is discarded. Put that minion into play engage with you. Could be none. No minion.
No minion. No whammy, no baddie.
1 more acceleration. Clock's ticking. All right. Then he's going to attack me.
I got Vivian on that.
Yeah. Perfecto. I was getting not so good for a moment. All right.
A lot of damage,
Viv.
etc. Okay. Done. Now we got the bad cards.
Yeah.
1 to me.
Take 1 down, pass it around.
1 to you. My card. Frozen. I cannot ready.
Frozen.
It's fine. We'll just sail down the river next time.
Oh no. That could be so bad. Okay.
I'm sure this reboot is not worthless here. Yeah.
This passes to me.
Definitely not worthless.
Let's play some stuff. Spiritual Meditation. Draw 2. Discard 1. Okay. Where are you at on Mansion Town?
All right, what am I playing? So I'm going to do 2. Should we try to kill a Loki here? Does that matter? Does that give us anything? Or
It would clear this +1 permanent.
that's good. And then what?
Well, we need to remove threat, but we really need to get rid of this stuff. One of us has to go down and clear both of them.
Oh, because we can't clear them for each other?
We can. Let me see if I have that.
Then you can grab a card if you want to do that, because then I can play this reboot, which means 3 more threat removed and heal. I mean, that seems pretty good.
So let me grab a card. This is good. All right, I need lightning and a physical. I have to save.
We gotta play now. You feel that, right?
Yeah,
it's like the Ultron days. Now we gotta actually play.
All right. I guess I could set that. Yeah.
We weren't trying before. It's like when you're playing a video game against your brother.
Nudge, nudge.
Oh, I guess I'll stop going easy on you, Loki.
I've heard that so many times. Let's play a Hex Bolt. Give me those 3.
We do need another stone. Can you give me another stone?
What for?
Because the second attack, you didn't have one.
Power Stove.
It's like the one thing we just refused to manage.
1.
1. 4.
3 plus is a status card.
Oh, cool. Bingo bongo.
Ooh, double status cards.
Double statuses.
That's kind, and I can technically move 1 up or down with my crest. So.
Huh. You would just confuse Loki?
Perfect.
As a start?
Definitely confusing him. And I could give you tough.
Sure, man. Give me tough. I'll block.
That way, are you going to switch over to your other mode?
I can do that. Okay, here, let's talk ideas here. So I'm gonna remove 5 threat. Let me just see what my best turn is ultimately. Remove 5 threat. And reboot. Hold a card. Maybe? That's a good question. Good question.
That's true. I could also put a tough on Odin so we can swing with him.
That's true. I mean, that's also 3 threat, right?
Yeah.
That's beautiful. We like it. There's going to be no clean way to do this, so I think I'm going to play the reboot. That's probably going to be best. So I'm looking at, in my best life, 11 threat removal.
This is the token that matters. I confused him. I have 1 token floating.
And then let's see, tough, that soaks 1, and then I block with 1 by going to dense.
I'm going to remove 2 here.
That actually is nice, because then I can flip to dense. Let's do that.
All right,
Let's do that.
Make you tough.
Yeah.
And then I'll remove 2 threat from the main scheme, which puts it at 11, you said.
It's a classic WandaVision play.
Yeah. Just setting them up and knocking them down. All right, then I will... Oh, you know what? It's interesting. I also have 3 threat. Although if I remove this stun, my attack events actually are back online.
That's helpful.
Or I can heal. Probably heal. I can choose to remove the stun next turn.
Yeah, you know, you can always seal that one down the road.
Going down to Wanda Town. Let's use her ability. Because I need that. To discard 2. Draw 2. Okay.
How was it?
It was good. I'm going to use the alter ego action with Shawarma to get rid of your thing.
Come on. That's what you want right there.
On my 2 cards.
Can't be frozen if you got shawarma.
Here, to get rid of mine. That's right. It warms the soul. I'll recover for 3. It really worked out, actually.
William Gay asking a great question. Does Loki have piercing?
Nope. Just victory. Oh, he does have piercing.
That tough isn't going to be worth anything.
No, it really isn't. But I can stun him. Same.
Yeah, stun him. Sure. Same idea.
It's funny. The switching Loki, it's actually very tricky because you forget what he's got going on.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's good.
And then I'll play a Wasp, discarding 1 lightning.
Nice.
So she's got 1 health.
You're going to swing for 3. Just kidding.
Probably going to block at some point.
Just kidding.
I can also exhaust the Norn Stone to heal 1. And I'll do it again next time.
Boom.
We're fully ready to go.
Boom, 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 boom.
Man, that Hex that I played, crazy value town.
Pro Hex. I myself am Pro Hex. Okay, 1 and 2 and 1 more is going to make 3 to do 5 threat removal.
Come on now.
Courtesy of intangibility. Then we will remove 3. Now we've got a good question. Reboot. We can clear it by removing 3 more. I can also just make some work on Loki out of 3. Do 3 out of 11 there.
It's up to you, man.
We got to work him down, right? We got to start putting some points on the board here.
I mean, clearing the threat like we just did is insane. That's a crazy swing.
Yeah.
And he's not going to have a turn basically this turn.
Yeah.
So
I can also just get rid of, I can roll down. Can't get rid of Seduce. So that's fine.
Imagine the value too if I hadn't had to clear those 2 cards.
Flip to dense, gain a card.
There it is.
These are good cards.
You can't attack with Seduced.
I didn't attack. I haven't attacked anything, have I?
No, but you were talking about punching him?
Yeah. True story. True story. I can only play it on defense.
Yep. Those cards.
Those cards. I'm off sequence. You're trying to do both things. This deck's trying to play on my turn and on their turn, and I don't know that you can do it.
That's the problem with little protection.
Yeah. It really is, though, isn't it?
It really do be like that, though,
really
doesn't it?
do be like that. It's so true.
We're in the depth of
though.
Marvel Champions right here.
So
414
true.
on February the 7th in the year of our Lord 2022.
Why do we even play Dauntless? What is going on with this?
Yeah, I definitely.
I'm doing it wrong, I think. I think the idea is that you're
I wonder when was this published?
It's probably soon. I mean, I think I'm supposed to play Endurance. It's just a lot of setup cards, a lot of combos. You know, you can.
You know what's amazing about this Scarlet Witch deck? This is gonna boggle your mind. On a scale of 1 to new, how old is this?
It's old.
This character.
It's early. It's like 6 months.
The deck list I'm playing was posted 1 year ago.
Wow. Really?
Yeah, so it's not using any cards from the past 12 months.
That is quite surprising, I gotta say.
Oh my goodness. Brown Bay says the new Jocasta helps a bit. That's a Star Wars character. Jocasta new. You remember her, Librarian?
No, I don't remember anything.
You will when we do that Star Wars TCU throwback.
All right, dude, I'm gonna hold out from this. I think this is right. I'm just gonna play an energy barrier. No, I'm gonna play Clea. I'm gonna hold this reboot. But thank you for your service. And I'm gonna do 1 year.
I went down to remember
I know, yeah,
thing,
you know. Well,
it
was a relevant option. I drew the card. The dent stone happened.
You need to be able to ready in general. That the value there is immense.
The reboot's gonna be great next turn. I'm sure.
Can you give me an extra encounter card? Bonus.
One bonus encounter card.
Blank says, with my experience on top-rated Marvel DB decks, is that you assume the game's going to last infinite number of turns, and you're going to get all the upgrades in the sports tab before they do anything.
Well, this one might. This might last 1,000 turns.
All right.
Stuff. 3 plus 2 is 5. Right?
Yeah. And then he's stunned and confused, so none of this happens.
That's right.
Bad cards.
And this doesn't even happen?
Nope. He has to activate.
You're the first player?
All right. I am. Start with me. Open the Bifrost. Comes in. You know it.
Bifrost, thank you. Can we just agree that you should pass these out before you resolve them?
Definitely.
Like, as opposed to Arkham's system?
I think you're just 100% by the rules.
Yeah, just always. In Champions, you actually are supposed to, right?
Yeah, I think so.
You're supposed to pass them out and then...
All right, then I get a Frost Giant. He's Tagaf.
That's fine. Yeah. I haven't even seen an ally yet, really. Or a minion. Look, something's Clea's beguiled. Stupid game.
Okay, Odin passes over to you. There you go. I have a friend.
Odin. Okay, I've got to go get this seduction off of me.
Yep, agreed.
Okay, well, let's see what we can do.
I'm exhausted to heal one, so don't forget.
Thanks. Okay, so how are we going to get rid of... Let's just hold the Solar Gem for getting rid of one of those.
Caesar's Peak saying, what's the average number of allies you guys put in the deck? I think like 4 to 7 is a normal range, depending on what you're playing.
That. And then we do that. If it's a superpower, things look pretty cool. Ooh, we could play Hickory Branch Lane and go get an ally and use it to pay, and we've netted -1. It's a bummer.
Beautiful.
Okay, so we got there again. So 5 cards, and how many instances of how many different denominations can I get? The 5. I need to play a superpower while I'm here. I feel the genuine need for that. We drop these cards to get unseduced. We play this one. Oh man, it's like I need one more card. Crazy.
It's a shame you don't have a friend with a big house that you can stay in.
That'd be crazy, wouldn't it?
You really need a card?
I don't know. Do you need a card?
I don't need a card, dude.
Who
needs cards when you have
what's
magic?
5 on this worth?
I don't need a card. You don't have to convince me.
Is it worth a card?
You don't have to convince me. I already told you I'd give you the card. Here's a card. Okay. Just remember who pays the rent around here, though.
Luckily, it's a bad card, so I can pay with it without feeling guilty. Let's use the Solar Gem and a Deft Focus.
Every time you say Solar Gem, I picture like somewhere you work out, like in the sun.
Use a Subdue as well. So Solar Beam is going to remove 5 from a scheme.
All right, cool.
I need to be an intangible mass, so let's flip that.
All right, yeah.
Flip, swap, unravel, one at a time.
Remove 5. We get a bonus stone, reality stone.
Mine goes back to the beats.
You're gonna have to discard an ally you control.
Give me a different Loki there.
That's good because this is the Loki we want to see again.
Yeah, true.
Why did we get a new Loki?
Because I took this out, right?
No, but that's when we get this stone.
Swap Loki with a random set aside Loki.
Okay,
It says it right there in the lobby.
Brett McCoy saying, hey, Marvel Monday. I haven't been able to check this out, and I hope you guys and everyone out here is doing awesome. We're doing quite well. You want to grab a rando?
It's Loki 3, our favorite attacking Loki, also stalwart. That's the bad one. Let's kill that one.
Yeah, we're about to.
All right, I can no longer attack, of course. So I'm going to do 3 off of the main, and then I'm going to come in with a reboot for 3 more off of the main. Wow. Now we could leave 3 on and I could heal for 3. And then roll up.
I think you're just gonna keep rebooting that health off, you know what I mean? Plus you have did you use your stone? To heal one?
I haven't done it yet, no. So then I'll do 1 there and then
one next round.
And 1 next round, maybe. Right. Okay, so then we got 2. So that's only 1, so that's fine. That's great.
Are you going down?
I'm thinking about it. Yeah. Rolling down.
Easy.
We're gonna unseduce ourselves with the right icons.
Your house.
Yeah, I just
why
can't.
Why have a house when you have a mansion?
I can't find a way to play it, man. I can't find a way. You want to see that?
Thank you.
Have you read Seduced yet? You want to use Odin or not kill him?
I think we wait until I heal him again.
Okay. And then Clea is gonna attack me for schemies. We're gonna use the Nornstone.
Memnarch, we can defeat Loki, but we have to defeat another Loki after we defeat the first one.
All Lokis must go.
Half off.
Okay, I'm done there. Done.
Mine?
We did it.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's play Hexbolt. Can you discard the top 3 for me?
0.
All right, great.
0. Status.
Oh, yeah.
You want to do 4 to Loki here?
Yeah, I'll do 4 to Loki and then retaliate. So he's going to go down to 7.
To 7. That's some old-fashioned Marvel Champions. 422, my gosh.
Yeah.
Takes a village, doesn't it?
And then I can put a status on something, which I do want to do. Stalwart means he can't be stunned or confused.
That's correct.
So I'm going to give me a tough. Because I'm going to be going up. Oh, I have to flip up anyway. Hold on. We messed this up.
You got to do that in the Hex Bolt and then the...
Yeah, I got to flip up.
You got to be here. Wanda can't cast a Hex Bolt by herself. Reading a book in the quad.
Yeah. All right. Did it. Then I am going to go ahead and attack to remove this stun.
Cool.
Because the tort's not really mattering right now.
Yeah.
We're going to play Lady Sif.
I can't believe they just come back to hand.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And then we're going to play a Spider Girl, and we're going to stun and confuse Clea.
Why not the Frost Giant?
Oh, that's true. I thought I was going to defeat it, and then I realized I'm not. Look at all these tokens. It's just lined up, though. Okay. He doesn't have Retaliate, so I'm going to leave this here until there's something better to deal with this.
And are we cool with whatever these stones are going to do?
Yeah. Discard and upgrade our ally.
Yeah, the Dauntless is going to go.
And then you're stunned.
All right, all fine.
Yeah. I'm just going to go ahead and punch 4 through.
To Lokes? Yeah, cool.
And then these are ready.
It's time to go. We're done messing around.
And we'll rock and roll.
I was going easy on you, Loki, but now... Dude, 6. Planned it perfectly. Boom, swap, intangible. Boom, swap, swap, intangible. Boom. Boom, 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 boom.
I
boom,
play purple,
boom.
also known as Derek. Says, have you ever entertained the idea of doing aspect theme boards instead of character theme ones? It'd be awesome to have a red, green, yellow, and blue board to mix it up.
That'd be great. We should do that.
Yeah, well, we have red right here. Look at this. It's got webs on it and stuff, but who cares?
Yeah, you know.
Okay. First things first, 4, 5 thread on.
Yeah, it's a losing proposition to keep playing.
You just want to quit?
We gotta move faster, you know?
Yeah, well, we are starting to move now. Look at this board. I've created a machine.
You built it up. It's all about the mansion.
It is, dude. Gotta
all
have
about
somewhere
the
for all your
mansion.
people to stay.
Yeah. Attack skis, Loki is gonna scheme against me.
Mm-hmm.
1 plus
2.
2 plus star. Attach this to Loki. He's got his staff.
That old thing.
So 2 on his thing.
Yeah. He attacks me. I'm not going to block because I'm tough. And he gets a boost card.
Plus a bunch.
We did it. Man, that value is insanity.
Clea schemes for
this
1
guy's
and
stunned.
then
So here we go.
Frost Giant stun.
Bad cards.
I'm the first player. You're the other player. Master of Illusion. When Loki would take damage from an attack, discard the top card of the encounter deck. If it's a treachery, prevent all damage from this attack and discard this card.
Shadows of the Past. My bad cards just really wanted to.
Are you for
enter.
real?
Yeah. So first things first, Luminous.
Oh, we gotta pop these stones too.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're stunned.
Yeah, Dauntless and Stalwart.
Got it. And then I get a new stone. So it's the Soul Stone. Just be aware.
So aware.
It's gonna heal 3 when that fires.
We need to get this one done.
Yeah. Luminous. After Luminous activates against you, discard the top card of the encounter deck. If 2 or more boost icons are discarded this way, deal yourself an encounter card.
Pretty cool.
The next evolution, increase the number of boost icons on each encounter card by 1. Comes in with 4 threat.
That could be good for you,
These get shuffled in.
right? That's kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
For your hex bolts.
It's chaos. Bad things that are good for you.
Chaos is a cheeseburger.
I go through this discard pile. Okay. And then Odin passes back round.
Let's clean this thing up, man. I'm tired of this board.
All right. Let's look at this.
First, we try to kill Loki.
Let's. I'm gonna start with a hex bolt. Let's see what happens.
And is this not an attack, right?
Not an attack.
So you could roast Loki without the... There's 0. There's 2. And there's 0.
All right.
I say you roast
So
him.
4 damage, and I get a card. I'll go ahead and use this to make it a status token. And I'll give myself tough.
It says from an attack, so it's not an attack.
He's gonna take 4 damage. So
Boom, roasted.
that's removed from the game.
Yes, it is. How did we let it sit that long?
We have to defeat him. When defeated, discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until a side scheme is discarded to reveal that side scheme.
Nice. A natural storm. Heroes and allies cannot be readied by player card effects. When revealed, exhaust each ally in play.
Really? It's not revealed though, right?
No, it's not. Put into play.
Reveal that side scheme.
Oh my gosh, your turn just got awful.
Well,
Congratulations, Mr. Value.
that's crazy.
You
you
like
go.
getting wrecked.
We defeat this Loki, and then we win.
He's got 40,
Yeah.
like all the rest. That's new Loki. That's Loki 1. Cannot take damage while a side scheme's in play. That's good Loki.
Yeah, but it doesn't have any keywords.
That Loki's bomb.
All right. 40 health and we're out of here. Oh, wait. Didn't you say when Loki would take damage?
No, from an
it's not
attack. Yeah, that's the beauty of it,
Ah.
right? You get to just kind of YOLO it.
All right. And then how you feeling about this card?
This card? Oh, gosh. I'm supposed to be looking at this, aren't I? Oh. Confuse. Test run enemy with hero. That's beautiful. What a good time for this. Superpower. Okay. So.
Oh, hold on.
What's up?
The side scheme makes all those +1, right?
Increase the number of boost icons in each encounter card by 1. Yes.
So I didn't do any damage.
Oh. Wow. Slip, drop, reverse it.
He was at 3.
It adds so much text over time. It's like playing the Middle Earth card game sometimes. There's text everywhere.
Yeah. Okay. So he's
It's like
back.
a book of text.
So it was 1-1-3.
Yeah.
So it's remove 4 threat.
Okay.
I don't really care about that.
Oh, right.
Remove 4 from there.
And your allies aren't down.
I'll put a token. Yeah, that's right.
That's better, I guess.
The value is much higher on this exchange.
Cool.
How you feel about a card?
Oh, right. Pay there. That.
Card's pretty relevant for me.
You get it, dude. Get it. Yeah, it's not going to be relevant.
All right. I know, that's interesting.
I need a 0-cost vision event. That's really what I need.
Let's play Boot Camp.
Boot camp. Oh, the value just got exceedingly high now.
Yeah.
Yikes.
So all my allies have +1 attack.
But do you want to swing with any of them?
Well, I
Sif
can
and Girl?
start clearing people.
If you can clear that tough. Tough's the worst.
Mm-hmm.
Or you just roll on Loki. I guess now we know they're going to exhaust everything. But you kill Odin to take out Luminous in a grand final volley.
Let me think about this.
Think about my life.
Yeah, I think that's still accurate. Okay. I think I'm tough, so that doesn't matter.
Don't call me tough.
I think I want to clear these guys.
Yeah, dude, clear it out. We're on the path to victory. We're about to rock it. Do we want to clear the next evolution as well?
I don't think I want to yet. I guess it's also the bad boost cards, I guess. Okay, hold on. Wasp is going to punch here for 4. Then I'm going to punch there for 1. Clear that.
Weak.
And then I'm going to punch here for 2. Remove the tough. I'm going to discard a physical. Ready. I'm going to punch there for 3. And then she goes away. I'm going to save 1 blocker. Do you have 1 damage somewhere?
I mean, all my damage isn't... Yeah, I do.
All right, I'm going to pass you.
What's up, Ugly Purple? Do I prefer the simplicity of buttered toast or the complexity of adding a pomegranate apricot jam? If I'm having plain toast, I actually don't butter it at all.
Just bread.
Just bread. But I love jam on toast.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
With
I
some
could
coffee.
probably consume an entire loaf of bread that way if nothing else mattered. If I could just sit there and not worry about calories or anything like that.
Or pay no like physical digestive tract consequences.
I
for
would
a loaf
just
of bread going through your body.
Going. Yeah, I think it's delightful. Okay, I would use the Nordstone, but it's not going to matter. So I have confidence.
Why wouldn't you use it?
Because it's not going to matter. Because I have confidence. Momentum shift. Heal 2, deal 2 to the Frost Giant.
I see.
Okay. That's all I had planned, so I'm going to have to figure the rest of this out.
Oh my god. You just won't die.
Check this out. Death Focus and Solar Gem. Let's play a Phase Disruption. Confuse an enemy. Choose an attachment that has a hero response and discard it. See a staff.
Nice.
Let's give a little flippo to Dense.
Get a card from that?
Wait, hold on. I will get a card from it, yes. First of all, we're going to play Density Control. And then we're going to flip O to Denso. After I change form, discard this card, add a Vision event from my discard pile to my hand.
Nice.
Watch out. Here comes a Solar Beam. Here comes a Solar Beam. Then, what does this thing do? When Loki would take damage, discard the top card of the encounter deck. If it's a treachery, prevent all damage from this attack and discard this card. That's not great. I would like for it to not be a treachery. Is that possible? Swing with Vision for 3.
No. Yeah, okay. Well, flip it and see what happens.
Flip it and dip it.
It's treachery.
Okay, it's gone. But we're coming in.
Wait a second. This is permanent.
No, it says discard at the very end.
Oh my gosh. I was like, I was reading it over and over and could not find that.
A Solar Beam from downtown with a Shawarma for 7. There he goes. He can heal 3, but it won't give him extra life, right?
No
Can't
idea.
heal past your maximum, or can you in this one? It's not healing if you can just get stronger.
It's growing.
Yeah, add 3 health is different than heal 3, is it not? Loki 2. No, Loki 1. Side scheme in. Problems are problems.
When defeated, discard cards from the top of the deck until we get a side scheme. Remember that one?
There it is. Right. And then all the allies go. Right. That was nice.
It's fine.
And then I'm holding on to this endurance.
All right, and a brown.
I am in dense form. He's dense. And then I draw back up to what? 5, 2, 3. Well, I could finally play this Quinn carrier again.
4 threat on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
Sure.
Then I'm the first player, so he's going to attack me. I'm tough, so I'm just going to let this happen. He's attacking for 3.
Sure. And then you resolve a heal 3. He's attacking for 5. Technically 6 because of the next evolution.
There goes my tough, and I'm going to load his health up. Did we decide he can heal past his health?
I don't know. You can't heal past your health. The idea of a keyword that says heal. Like if I said I broke my arm but it healed and I got a second arm, that's not healing, is it?
Yeah, heck of a healing. I don't think I want a 3rd arm though.
That's not healing, is it?
Be uncomfortable.
That's just growing. He can't grow. He's not growing. Right? I mean, am I making sense here? What else happens? He attacks me?
Yeah. Do you need a block?
Sure, if you got one.
Oh yeah, I built for it. You want to give me a boost card? Oh wait, this resolves, he heals, it goes away, then he gets a new one. On yours. After it's over. Go ahead. Block
Right, yeah. Okay, and then these things happen, and this, give Loki an additional boost and the tough, and then there's this, and it gives us some more, and then the tough goes on. Tough go on, etc.
You can't heal past his max, so we're good.
Yay.
40 damage is all we need to do?
That's the end of the game?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it. And then I take one from, oh wait, do I need to, wait, yeah, no, I take one from Cleo. Bummer.
Bummer, man.
Just when my Dauntless is about to turn on.
Let's see what's to you.
Wait, we didn't do the bad cards yet.
We don't need to do that.
One to you, one
I
to
always
you.
try to skip it.
I know, I mean, it's like Arkham 2, same way.
Caught off guard. Discard an upgrade or support you control.
That's fine.
Lose my hat.
Yeah. How about Casket of Ancient Winters? Oh, this is just oppressive. This is the last thing that I want right now, to be honest with you. Because we got to clear all of these before we can touch Loki. Don't forget.
Is that the... Is there any side scheme that switches which Loki we're playing?
That one.
So just clear that one.
Clear that one. Yeah.
Which we'd have to clear anyway. This passes to you.
Odin. Odin. Odin.
Can I start with Hex Bolt and see what happens?
Won't you tear me over till... Yes, of course.
All right, Hex Bolt. Let's see what happens. Flip 3. And they're all +1. So it's a 2, a 1, and a 1. So I can remove 4 threat and draw a card. Great. I'll remove 4 threat here. I'll draw a card.
Okay, cool.
Like, this Odin has lived longer than any game I've played.
Yeah, Odin's it's like using armor and fab. I mean, it's the same thing, you know?
Don't use it until you gotta use it.
Don't use it till you need it. All right, let's just consider where we are. Okay. What is that stone gonna do?
This card now I upgrade a support you control.
Vision is gonna clear this. Reveal the top card of stones, and then reveal a new Loki.
Space Stone. Someone's gonna get a minion.
Oh, and I can't ready because of this. It's unnatural. Stalwart, victory 1. That is Loki 4, and he's the scheming Loki.
The scheming demon.
So I can't reboot here. So this.
Oh yeah, do you ever retaliate on Clea? Somehow?
Oh yeah, because I was dense. Yeah.
Well, boom.
Let me consult my novel. My gosh.
It is a card game after all.
I mean, but it's one of those sticky card games where they all stay on the board, and then you gotta read all the text. Some would say the reason we play card games.
Wow. Wowie. I'm about to do a whole lot of damage, man.
How much whole lot of?
14 to 20.
Okay.
Not 100% sure how.
Very good.
It's the way of chaos, you know?
Yep. So I'm going to guess that I'm not going to be able to ready because this Unnatural Storm is going to stay in play the whole time, right?
Unless...
We're just going to dump on Loki until...
No, you're going to have to be able to ready before we're winning.
Well, by a player card is what I mean. Because I've got to reboot, and it's like we're not going to waste 4 just so I can reboot from time to time, right?
I mean, yeah, I don't think so. Probably not.
Probably not, right?
Yeah,
probably not.
I think it's safe to say.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go.
He's tough.
Yeah,
that's relevant.
Sorry for confusing you.
Can you make him untough?
Punch him for 1 first. If you're doing attack events.
Yeah, we'll be doing attack events. Okay. Well, I suppose I'll play.
I have a card floating, technically, if that's like super relevant for someone.
The only thing a card gets me right now is +3 hit points.
Doesn't really matter. No. Okay. I'll take a card. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. I'm going to play a Quinn Carrier. You heard it here first. Ditching a reboot and a genius. And I'm going to hold off on doing anything further until you can deal with things.
Punch this tough token right out into the ether. Go ahead.
Great. I'll take an action. Solar Gem, Deft Focus, and the Quinn Carrier. Oh, I think I need to flip. I need to flip also.
You can take an action to do that, right?
I can. That's right. Solar Beam for 7.
Come on now. 7.
Now, unless we need to deal 5 here. We're gonna stay in hero mode. We're gonna seal this thing.
I think we're gonna try to finish this thing off.
All right. So then, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna flip here, so that I can soak the damage. Are you gonna have a blocky ally, or is Odin gonna do his final stand against Loki?
It's time for Odin.
Or you just take 1. You take 2 damage.
I'm not worried about me blocking.
Yeah, then you're not. I'm not worried about anything.
Yeah. I also have a little tool for that. Okay, ready?
Should I just stay in dense form? No, then I can get another card next turn. That's good.
Molecular Decay using my Shawarma. So 5 damage, discard the top 2 cards.
What do you want out of him?
Biggest boost icons you can get.
Okay, 2.
And don't
3
forget,
each.
They're each +1.
6.
So we're doing 11 damage.
Oh. The greatest molecular decay on Earth. There's no decay like a shawarma decay.
Then we're going to play Chaos Magic. Play a card for free. It has, ignoring its resource cost, which translation in English is free. A thing that should never be printed in a card game ever.
What does it say? Free. Yeah.
Discard cards from the top of your card deck equal to that card's printed resource cost. So we're going to play with Chaos Magic another Molecular Decay for free. So discard the top 3 to pay for it. Then discard the top 2. Now we're going to calculate damage. Oh, come on. Get out of time. So this is 3 plus 1 here, 4. So we're doing 9 damage. So
22 plus 9?
7, 13.
13.
Down to 13 health.
Lucky number 13. Unfortunately, Agar started an intangible. I'll get to get the card next turn.
You go over here. Then we're going to play a Magic Shield. Hero interact when a friendly character would take any amount of damage. I can discard those to prevent 3.
Okay, so what is going to happen is this is going to be our problem. Can it get to 24?
He's going to add 2, 4. So
and then we could get some advances kind of thing.
13? I mean, it's going to have to be double advance.
It's going to be advanced if I get a +1 on the next ability. I'm going to discard this and draw it.
Plus, I haven't seen my cancel.
Caesar's Peak, we learned you cannot heal past max hit points.
Dude, we got this. In the bag.
Finally, Volstagg comes back to play. I mean, I've only cycled my deck once. Okay.
First things first, 4th red on.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Nailed it. Next thing, he's going to attack you for 2 plus a boost card.
I'll take it.
You have Loki an additional boost card.
And tough. And a bonus. But if we don't make it out of this last turn, then it's over.
Next one of those things. Discard the top card of the Infinity Stone deck applies boost icons. +3.
Were these supposed to snap?
They're about to. After this resolution.
Oh, yeah. Onto me. All right, so how much?
+3.
+4 because of this thing? The next episode?
This is only cards from that deck.
Oh.
But you did have that card, so it would count as +1.
Oh, yeah, so this is technically 1 plus that. So I'm taking 4 because he's -2 from Vision's ability, so it's just 4 to the face.
Yep. And then, discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until a minion is discarded.
Is Vision about to get dunked on?
I don't think so.
Okay, what happens here?
First minion, keep discarding.
It's a Frost Giant. No big deal.
Then discard an ally, upgrade a support you control.
An ally, upgrade, or support I control. I think it's going to be my cape. I don't think Retaliate or Stalwart's going to matter here.
All right.
Now,
Did you retaliate into him?
If there's a sneaky... I'm intangible right now. No, retaliate. If there's a sneaky... We haven't seen any real sneaky stuns, have we?
Mm-mm.
I'm going to be very upset if I get stunned here. I just want you to know that.
Also, the minion's activated against you, but it's -2 damage, so that's kind of fine.
What minions?
Well, the minion came into play as a boost effect.
For real? Yeah, so then I take that.
Well, after he activated. So
after that thing. Okay, I'll take money over the cape, I think. I think that's right. Yeah.
Okay.
Gone. He decaped me.
Then the minion does 1 to you.
Does 1, yeah.
All right. Then Loki's going to attack me for 2. And a boost card. I'll take it.
2 plus 1.
Got him. Take
And that
3.
advance is gone. We were 1 card away from potentially losing this game.
Man, we had it in the pocket, dude.
Maybe we are going to lose. I mean, who knows? Isn't he supposed to be tough? You're supposed to give him a tough status.
For what?
After that thing we drew that made him draw the other Infinity Stone. It's easy if we don't follow the rules.
Hey, I'm just trying to win here.
Yeah, at all costs. Okay, and then what else?
Bad cards. Starting with you.
Steven has Infinite Mischief. Shuffle the Infinity Stone deck, discard finally the Infinity Stone deck, and reveal the top card.
So, first off, he gets 1 after my activation.
Yeah.
Then we'll shuffle these in and he gets another stone.
That's ideal.
Yeah.
We love it.
Soul Stone. All right, my bad card. Assault.
Villain attacks you?
I'm going to warp reality.
Okay.
And then 0 cards get discarded because there's 0 boost icons on it. Well, there's 1. So discard the top card.
Gang up. Gone.
Just passes over to me.
All right. Tough is the elephant in the room here.
I got the perfect little punch.
All right.
Beak. Spiritual meditation. Draw 2, discard 1. Why not? All right, here we go.
Let's kill him.
Yeah, we're definitely going to do that. I'm going to
Let's
punch
kill
for
him.
1. Remove the tough. Odin's going to swing for 5 because of boot camp.
Can we do Odin last?
Maybe.
I don't think I can, actually.
Yeah, because you're going to have to do stuff. Odin's gone. Removed from game.
Thank you, Odin. What a climactic.
Loki kills him in the end. Let's do...
I'm going to take an action and flip the dents. Oof.
Hexbolt.
Yeah, good. Good.
Discard the top 3.
So, you're just going to round the horn here for you. I'm looking at 6 damage.
Seems pretty good.
So, you're going to need to find 1 here. That's a 3. That's a 1. And that's a billion.
All right, so a 1...
And they're all +1, right?
Is... Yes. So what do we have, actually? 3/3.
2 statuses and a threat. Can you change stuff or anything?
I can... I lost that ability. Yeah.
We're doomed.
So I'll make us tough.
Nice.
Could have been bad.
We're not going to be able to kill Loki.
Do we know that?
Do you have more damage?
I don't know yet.
What are you waiting to find out?
Well, I have this Avengers Mansion.
We'll do that for sure. I mean, I don't know. Whatever these 2 cards are. How many solar beams do I have?
I have no idea.
Probably 3, right? Yeah, so all my solar beams are done. I've got my 1 super dense done.
Like all of these tokens came out of the Wrecking Crew pile.
Nice. Yeah, that's kind of a Wrecking Crew situation. So I've got 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got 6. And then I've got a bunch of threat removal. So we can zero that out.
You might have more if you have a card, right?
Let's see if that's true. This happens. This happens. This happens. This happens. And this happens. I can play out my entire hand currently. Yeah, so like another Hex Bolt from you might be worth something. I can give you the Quinn Carrier, or I can't, can I? Is there anything that you could get that would matter?
Probably.
High level play. Probably.
I mean, there's definitely cards I could get that would matter.
Michael, we can redraw 1, but it doesn't matter because they're all at +1, so there's no way to hit damage. Kind of a funny thing.
Let's just give you the card.
Oh, I am dense. I can't play any of these, so I'm done. I can't do anything.
You can flip out of dense, right?
No, because I flipped this turn to into dense to attack and draw a card. So these cards that I drew are now pointless. Have to be an.
You've already flipped this turn?
Did it right when you started your turn.
Oh. Well, then I'll draw a card.
Yeah, dude, get you one. Man, Vision's clunky, dude. That's a weird one.
All right. Well, you're gonna have to remove threat.
It's like you got to be in the right form 2 places.
Yeah. I'm all out of ideas.
I can't remove a lot of threat.
Can't you just thwart?
I can't play these cards. I can remove 3 threat.
That's better than nothing.
I can remove 5 threat with my allies. Yay! Okay.
Now he was confused, so someone could go down technically.
Just doesn't achieve anything.
No.
It sure doesn't.
It might. If I go down, let me go down.
Okay.
Here's why. I trigger my ability. Discard 2. Draw 2.
What do you got?
That ain't it.
What changed?
I'll
tell you what changed is now an advance is gonna wreck us.
You need 2 health.
No. Like just a bonus 2?
You have an ally that
Heal?
needs 2 health.
Odin.
Well, he's
Be a
gone.
good win there, yeah. We All right, I'm just gonna start playing. There's Volstagg. What's up?
I'm gonna go ahead and first aid you to heal you too. Or I can first aid him. Is he tough? Yeah, he's tough. Doesn't matter.
First aid what?
I'm healing 2 damage from Vision.
Okay, great. Does retaliate still trigger if tough happens? Is that a thing?
Does what?
Does retaliate still trigger if tough happens,
Yeah,
or does it
definitely.
cancel the attack?
I think it definitely happens.
Are you sure?
Like Cap with the shield when he was tough would work.
Okay. Starhawk coming in with an energy. Watch out now. These cards are all worthless. So,
Remove some threat.
let's remove 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Alright, 5 removed.
Done. I'm gonna discard all these and draw something worth having. 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What am I in? I'm in dense form. I'm dense. He's dense. 3, 4, 5. Give me one of them bad cards. Give me them bad cards. We got a double bad turn coming
Man,
up.
I have so much damage now.
We had every reason to lose.
Alright, 3, 4, 5. 5 threat on. And then I'm the first player, so he tries to scheme and he fails.
Yeah.
You're the first player. You're tough.
Yeah, I'll block a Volstes and get that retaliate in there.
Okay, 1 damage. Then these stones are gonna resolve.
Yeah, well, there's either.
Heal 3 damage.
Okay. Top card, 4 cards in my deck.
And give villain and give it a face down boost card.
Huh.
So
I didn't do that last time, I don't think.
then discard the top 4 cards of your deck and place 1 threat on the main scheme for each different card type.
3.
Oof. And then
Frost Giant swings. I'm tough.
yeah. And then we just get a bad card.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens. Alright, first.
Yeah.
Alright. Loki's cape. After Loki is swapped with a set aside Loki, give him a tough. That's cool. Frozen. Tasha Denny cannot ready. Well, made it out of that one okay on my side. Let's see what you get. We might just make
Oh
it.
yeah, these guys had consequential. So this dude does not have tough. So I just assumed that Loki roasts him. I guess we can just.
Well, you could have it where, because you had tough,
Mhm.
let you take the tough here and then take this attack on this guy.
Yeah, just the retaliate one on Loki might be relevant. Is it?
Based on my hand, I don't think so.
Okay. Yeah. And then he does
What do you
3.
do?
Yeah, we can do that. So we'll do 3 to this guy. We'll flip him and give him 1 extra health. Here on the Loki man.
I got you.
Here's 1. And just add 1 there. Should be knocking him off. Okay, and then the bad cards. Yeah.
Yep.
So far, so good on your end. Beguiled. The I like with the highest cost. Starhawk is no friend to me. Fine. And Slipping Sanity, you can deal with that one.
All right.
Alan, isn't that Loki Stalwart? Yeah. Yeah.
What does Star Wars say?
You can't be confused. It's too much to reverse. It's too much.
Yeah.
It's too much.
Yeah.
Having a 5 tricky hero, you gotta pay attention.
It's not that much. So take 2 damage on Vision that I healed from you.
Okay.
Because I went down. I got an extra bag card actually as well from that exchange. So then I just lose my tough when he attacks me instead.
Okay. Cool.
Same ultimate outcome.
Yeah, it works.
And then Slipping Sanity comes and
You found a board state.
I will
Reverse it.
This is the last card. So just discard the top 5 cards and count the number of stars.
1. So 1 star.
1 threat goes down.
Man, if you'd got us a 5 threat there, we would have lost.
It can go 8 more.
Okay.
There's no way it could get there, and it's the last card. And if I
somehow
flip over,
we survived.
Yeah. Well, it's because we both had tough, and he's not doing. I mean, he's not scheming.
You think you can kill him?
10 damage. Well, you're first player, but
it's hard to know with Odin gone. Where'd Odin go?
He's right here.
He was our spirit animal. Everything went downhill whenever he started getting in.
I'm gonna play spiritual meditation.
Look at this, just garbage. I can tell you, Unnatural Storm is really bad for Vision.
Yeah, I can imagine that.
So all of my damage has to happen in attacking modes.
Martin said next evolution I'd Wanda each of those.
Yeah, it's just the stars. You're not counting the boost icons, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm Vision. I'm Vision. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna use the Quinn Carrier. To play the house. 616 Hickory Branch Lane.
You finally made it home.
The last card.
Who needs a mansion when you can have a home?
These are all...
Put that on a postcard.
Otherwise worthless cards in this particular situation. So let's do 3 to Loki.
Okay. Now Nate. Can they do it?
Let's do 1 more to Loki. Let's throw down their alter ego. Let's use the house.
Oh, you're a wild man. He went home.
He went home. He's gonna get Vivian. Here she comes.
He sent his daughter out to do the cleanup.
The final countdown.
Can you take out the trash?
Playing Vivian.
I'm curious if you can do this without me even getting involved.
3 damage because I'm in dense form. The end.
That's the end of your turn.
Yeah, nothing else to do here.
Oh, I have to do 4? Just kidding.
I'll heal with the Nornstone.
No, that's so funny. All right, let's do a Hex Bolt. Let's go.
But this Hex Bolt will never do damage.
That's fine.
Are we cool with that?
Yeah. I'm just having a good time.
What is it going to do?
It's gonna draw me cards. Remove threat, you know?
That doesn't matter. 3. 3. 3.
All right. We're both gonna be tough.
Do you want to reveal a new one with Scarlet's ability?
Yeah, we'll go one more.
5.
Okay, we're both tough. And this guy's tough. The whole board's tough. We've got a problem. Alright.
Unnatural Storm Rectus. You can't do any damage. I can't ready.
Hey, just prepare for the most epic, thrilling conclusion in your entire
Is it Hulk,
human
man?
history. Here comes the Hulk!
Ooh.
He's swinging
4.
for 4, straight
Kill
up.
him. Just dead.
Loki's dead, but I'm going to flip a card just to see. And of course, Hulk goes straight to the discard pile. Loki's out. All right, let's read what happens.
Wow.
Victory. Loki is defeated and the players win the game. The campaign. Turn the page to read the conclusion.
Like that Bob Seger song?
Turn the page? Yeah.
Later covered by Metallica.
Odin somehow back from his grave. Throw him in the dungeon and lock the city.
Somehow
lock the
Odin
Infinity
has
Gauntlet in the
returned.
vault. Yeah, that's right. Somehow Odin returned. Never again will it trouble the 9 realms. Etc., etc.
So we got him?
We got him.
We got him.
Look at this awesome feast of Odin here. It's got Spider-Man and Captain America and Iron Man, She-Hulk, there's Rocket, etc.
None of the heroes we used.
None. Yeah.
It kind of dates the campaign, you know?
Yeah. Design credits, Caleb Grace. Hey, I'll tell you what. You want to go full screen for this?
Sure.
We finished the campaign. We switched heroes multiple times. We had a good time.
That was a good campaign. That was a good scenario, too. You just got to pay attention.
That is a...
There's a lot to. You can't ingrain any knowledge in this one because you're always swapping Lokis, and you got attachments coming out all the time, and you're saying it's a lot.
I definitely think that this is the peak complexity in this game that I would want, and not just from it was easy enough to navigate, but there's so much to remember, and all the little It reminds me of other games that we've talked about doing this, where you have these static modifiers that are printed, but not like even this +1 on everything. Now I remember that as Scarlet Witch.
It's helpful,
like
right?
heavily.
We could have played 7 turns having just completely blanked over that.
Yeah, and it's really hard to walk states back. Yeah. And just little stuff like there's a stalwart there's keywords now, right? That there's a lot more keywords existing. That's not a problem. I also really like this Infinity Stone concept. This modular
remember
set.
how to do it.
Yeah, but I mean, like this you can literally put this in with any villain to modify it.
Yeah, it's
like
cool.
That's a really just kind
They've
of.
got
cool
the gauntlet.
flavor.
Bobby Hill got the Dillo situation. Hog defeating Loki, very MCU thematic. William McCartney, very nice, and also discarding himself, very thematic as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was. I mean, that's like you said. I think that's about as complex a scenario as I would want to manage. But then you think about Wrecking Crew, and it's like Wrecking Crew's a lot to manage.
Yeah.
But it's good, and Vision's weird, man.
How do you feel about Vision?
Vision's weird.
In like a good way?
You know what it is, man? It's kind of one of those heroes that you're kind of doing what anybody else is doing, just harder.
Mm-hmm. You're having to work at it more.
Yeah. It's not like he has any blowout cards.
Yeah.
You know, anything that's like, this is worth the management. Now, I think the whole idea is you're supposed to, like, all right, so let's think about it. Let's look at this, actually. Let's look at this. And he's got like 4 different axes on what form he's in and what side hero he's on, hero or alter ego, etc. So the standouts are the super dense strike, I guess, and the phase disruption, right? But this is a 2 for 5 and a 2 for confuse and a discard, which is conditionally quite good on the phase disruption. But hold on, let's go to the table here. Let's unpack this kit for a second. Oh look, it's us twice. Whoa! Okay. I'm running the monitors. All right, so what are you getting?
I mean, I feel like the max cycle is the rolling down to flip up and draw 7. Like you have a 7 card hand lane.
You do have a roll down, flip up, draw 7.
So, particularly if you have the cards or your friend has the cards to confuse the villain, to allow you to roll down, like back and forth the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that is relevant. And if you have like your house out from an early moment,
the house,
you're really having 8 card hands, right? Does that card go to hand when you go get it?
Yeah. Yeah.
So there's a sequence
that's
there.
That's a good sequence. It's interesting. The interesting thing is that it feels like the form, the intangible and the dense form is kind of more of a gate for what cards are relevant that you can even play on the turn, as opposed to being like particularly notable. Like dense, for instance, makes you a normal hero 2/2/2.
Mm-hmm.
So like that's fine. You do get to draw a card. It's very nice. Intangible -2 from all attacks could be relevant. It's kind of weird because you don't defend. You can't defend.
I mean, think about that in like against Ultron.
Yeah, it'd be super good.
You have those
His minions is really good.
10 drones out and they're just not doing anything to you.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
His minions is quite good. And then like subdue is what the deck's kind of trying to work here too, where like you can reduce things without defending, which is kind of cool. I feel like it's kind of a tantalizing little puzzle.
I think the other
try to solve
thing,
for this.
So we might we're gonna be doing Arkham next week, but then we'll be doing Champions the week after. We completed the campaign, so now we can do whatever we want.
Mm-hmm.
So if that is a puzzle you want to solve, that could be a fun thing.
See, this is good, right? Like, so Igor saying perseverance. So this is something I wasn't appreciating.
Oh yeah, all the change form cards.
After you change form.
Yeah,
okay.
that
helps.
I remember.
That's a reason to play Vision.
There's something about the people that have forms.
Yeah.
That and because I was playing I forget her name, Monica Rambeau, and she has the electric form, the like various forms, and like there's cards in every aspect that have the when you change form.
Yeah.
Do efficient damage or threat removal or perseverance, etc.
I see that. That's all I needed really to see.
Yeah.
To see that. Yeah,
That's
it's
cool.
good. It kind of, you have moments where you're drawing up and the cards you're drawing are not playable, which kind of is like,
That's the protection thing, though, right?
Yeah, maybe that is a protection thing more than anything.
Yeah. That's all those there's a ton of protection cards that are not usable on like your active turn.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'd probably take it Justice, to be honest with you. I'd probably take it Justice. I think it could be a machine of removing threat. If you actually look at it, you've got 6 off of Vision just static. Well, this with an Orange Stone, but so 4 off of Vision static. You can't be you stay in Stalwart, so you can't be statist. You've got a couple of these just passing throughs. Your solar beams also work for threat. That looks pretty good. And then even your allies reducing 3, and then you can heal either you. This is a threat reduction machine. I could see this being really strong at that.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's got some weird angles too. Just if there are a lot of minions, the ability to walk by them is really cool. And it's very thematic.
And you can stay in and not have to deal with it. I mean, that's usually the Justice problem, right? Is sometimes you get dogpiled.
Yeah.
And so instead, you can just be like, no, I'm just going to stay here. My friend's going to keep killing stuff, and I'm just going to keep reducing threat.
Yeah, literally, if you stay in hero form and you have minions that have 2 or less attack, you just don't get touched.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
Yeah.
Actually, to think about.
And then even the hero's probably doing 2 to 3 a turn at that.
Yeah.
And so you get 3 or 4 turns.
Real slow.
And then I think there's those cards in Justice now that heal you when you remove a certain amount of threat or when you clear something. I don't know if that's a aggression only, but it feels like a pie that's being carved up.
Yeah.
So that's amazing. Cool. Great. Hey, thanks for joining us, everybody. Marvel Champions. It's an old-fashioned 510 Marvel Champions right here.
Yeah. This was quite the session.
That's long.
Yeah. Back in the early pandemic days, we were doing this.
How?
Routinely.
How? 3.5 hours.
We were crazy.
Woo!
That's
I can't complain. I love it.
Well, this is great. If you're out there and you're a Marvel Champions Hero Pack subscriber, thank you a lot. We couldn't do any of this without you.
Scenario packs, the campaigns as well, the campaign expansions. Any of the Marvel Champions products, you want to get them automatically, we send them to you.
Yep. Check out the subscriptions, and then all the boards and tokens we're using today are on our website if you're interested in checking those out.
The Cosmics, except for yours.
Yeah, and
the Spidey.
That was a holiday special. And if you're not already there, our Discord channel is a great place to hang out and talk. A lot of people in the chat were new to Marvel Champions, so if you're not hanging out there, it's a good place to ask questions and
This Vision's tantalizing.
Well, I'm glad you feel that way.
I might actually try to build a deck around this. Take care, everybody. Hey, great to see you.